I always wanted to all you smokers. Y'all chasing the white horse from the first experience.
This ain't no crackhead ass.
I don't know.
No, it's like I tell them it's different. You may smoke. Not the white. He's talking about some other shit. But I'm saying
one day I will do cocaine. I'm glad I'm not on camera to say that. I'm not on camera to say that.
Stop it.
You want to try everything.
If you think I'm not gonna do a line, that special woman in my heart. I was 30 minutes away from doing a line of cocaine in Miami. I was gonna be Will Smith in Miami.
Hey, I'm telling you, this is hit the play button.
What I'm telling you is,
good thing no one watches YouTube.
I guarantee you.
I'm gonna say I do. I'm gonna.
The day.
Me and my son was watching y'all earlier. Shit. While we was
flush those drugs down the toilet, Carlton.
You'll be like,
that's why I ain't
like, I'm high. He was too much of a crackhead. Then you be like that, and sometimes you just be like, what the fuck? Well, me, that's what I'm saying. I was having a whole conversation with myself about some shit that nobody else was paying attention to. When you be like, do you ever get high like that? And you be like,
talk to myself.
Not like that. Not literally talking to yourself. So I was telling him, I was sitting there, Marie was talking, I was so high.
Okay.
I was feeling like I was awkward, so I kept trying to maneuver my body because I didn't want to be like, what's going on?
That's what I was like.
I
need to do this.
I was showing she was talking. I was listening to her, but I couldn't keep a straight face. So I was like, study doing shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, not like talking about something.
It does make you like goofy.
That's what I'm like.
Unless you loosen up. So you'll notice something about you and you'll wonder somebody else noticing.
That's what
you over there. You having a
tight as hell.
You're having a good time with yourself.
Looking around and shit. Like, you just talk like, that's what I mean, not talking to yourself.
And nobody else knows.
Nobody knows what the fuck going on. You be just like, I'm high.
I will have that experience one time. If
you did when you took the night wheel in Dominic.
In my mind, I knew what I was doing.
You didn't.
You had a great time.
I believe that I
took so much medicine trying to treat a cold. He drunk a half bottle of NyQuil.
I drunk that shit.
He was so high. He was running around Dominic's
dumb shit.
High and shit. He was like, I don't know what's going on. I can't control myself. I'm like, this nigga high as a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
When I fell asleep in that car, I have never slept that good. And so like this what drugs do? Put you down.
It's drugs. Weed.
It's all drugs to me. And I don't want to be a narc. Trust me, I want to be a narc. It's all things that you're choosing to put in you. That's when it becomes drugs.
I don't think you should touch not an ounce of weed until you get on a plane, step foot in Vegas, and you should spark up the biggest blunt. And I would love to be there and watch you just intake Vegas as High Hooli. I think that would be the most interesting content.
I may buy hookers. I know I'm
the amount of people that's walking on the street, the people that's the cosplays, motherfuckers walking around in costume, the showgirls, the fucking
lights,
the big ass trucks that's driving by with the hookers numbers on there. You pick it up in Dallas. Like Hooli's High in Vegas needs to be a show. I would love it.
I say like, I drink, so like getting high don't.
Yes.
I can be high as fuck and it won't have it. I'm just high. Like I'll be chilling. Like when I'm drunk, that's how I be. Out of town, you drunk as hell. Like
whatever.
Everything just be. You be just like I'm in motherfucking in the lobby. It was me, her, and her friend. We was so fucking. I was high as fuck and drunk. They was drunk as hell. We walked something from like Fat. What's that burger place on the strip?
Fat Burger.
Looking at itself in the camera.
I'm trying to make you gotta move over.
Sick of you, man. We go to the place and shit.
Just my haircut. You got a haircut?
I'm not thinking about your haircut. I said, why are you looking at yourself like that? That's vain.
I'm looking at people
that my fucking cups.
There's some women that watch this show and they like when I look at the camera.
They do?
Feeling themselves.
Hey, man.
Are they a subscriber?
That's what he said.
They are.
I hope they're a damn subscriber.
Until they get mad.
This is awkward. I don't know where to look.
See, that's what he's playing.
It ain't the same. It ain't the same.
That's what you be playing with them.
See, if she was a cold
Snuck it in.
you'll be able to tell them like, look, bitch, this is what it is. I'm gonna be with you, and you.
And deal with it.
And if they with it,
I'm not that type of guy.
No, I feel you.
That's harsh.
that's the type of shit you do.
That's not. You can't say that. That's not what I do.
That's what you
You
do.
leave women
That's
on.
not what I do.
Own
I
it.
believe.
You leave women on.
So I believe.
What we started with, guys?
Are we live?
We all live.
The
What we
one
started
that
with?
look like the candy cane, like the different colors.
Oh, that's what the
Yeah.
swirl. Alright.
The swirl.
Alright. Let me light this up.
All right. Welcome.
Am I cute?
Are you not prepared?
I am prepared.
Am I cute? Leave that
Oh.
like that.
Okay.
Always, baby.
I like this side back so you can see my tattoo.
Everybody tells me that I remind them of all my ex.
My nigga.
Can I tell you who you remind me of?
Where am I go?
Friday.
I know you should have said it. I knew it.
Do it.
Boom!
I was
That's the name of the episode. Boom!
I was in love with her.
Why do everybody say that shit?
That's
Why do
hilarious.
everybody say that shit?
Hey, man.
Who is that bitch?
You supposed to did it. Look, she doing it. She's doing it. She's mad. She's like, hey, that bitch.
How much you need?
Let's see, do it. She do it. Cosplay. This episode is because you got the lovely.
you named every episode you've been on.
You think so?
You have.
Motherfucking money.
She's like, you know I love your mama. That's the best part.
Well, that's what you call it. You know I love y'all.
Chris said, my mama. He said like every nigga said, my mama know that you call me. Cause I want to hit you, Joe.
That's not me calling your mama. You know I love your mama.
What's fucked up about what she's doing right now is I don't know if I should say this out loud. I want a girl to be just like that. And I want to take her serious in their relationship. I want the stupid ghetto, and I hate to say the word ghetto because I do get offended by myself. The stereotypical. No, you perfect.
Bougie
You
ghetto.
perfect. I want
You know.
that one.
She Bugetto, like Ali. Y'all remember that
I'm a
song?
little toxic.
A little toxic with a T.
Did you like?
Big T.
Because I'm
Bugetto?
because
Bugetto? I did not.
I feel like I do. I don't-
Bougie and ghetto.
You know what?
Your dumb ass nigga.
Bougie, baby.
My downfall, my toxicity is I am that nigga. Like I'm that nigga. I'm the man of the household.
In the
Like,
relationship?
yes, I want to be that man. But that's the problem, man, because I be fucking with manly men. They be like, bitch, I ain't gay, bitch, I'm gay. And then they want to fight like, I don't want to fuck with no nigga, bitch. You need to act like a bitch. And I be like, okay, like I try.
But
Like I try, like I submit, I try to be cute, like you know, my favorite color is pink.
but
But don't get me twisted, nigga. I'm a whole nigga. Like we can fight. What you want to do?
I sadly think women all feel what she is saying. They might
But
not.
I am.
No, I
My
believe
bank account shows,
you. Said that.
and you got me fucked up.
So
I look good.
right. Do I need that
This
more?
is good. This is good. I got my name tagged on me. It speaks for itself. You got me fucked up on all levels.
Start the show. So you can do
So
proper
you-
introduction.
Start that show.
Oh wow.
He keep adding shit. Give me that money.
What kind of sound was that?
That was a yard, I think.
Welcome to
It was like a
episode
yarn moan.
116 of the Straight Gas on Me podcast. I am dblock. To my left is
Go ahead, make sure that one real. Alright.
Gotta ask your horn now.
To your left is
Dale the Truth Teller. I'm not having your room here, man. Dale the Truth Teller, Dale the Preacher Man, Dale the man that tells it like it
It's coming back
is.
around.
Mr. Patreon himself.
Don't flatter me.
Straight gas homie's favorite guest.
Don't flatter.
Which one?
Bottom right.
This button is always in effect when he's here.
Access denied. Access granted.
When you see the 13, you know who it is. It's
Hey.
WhitesoxSC in the
Yeah. If it's that show,
And
tell
he
me
has
it's
brought
Applehead.
a lovely guest.
That's what she want to be called.
Miss
too.
Applehead.
Miss Applehead.
Where you from? You from out west?
What's up, Maywood?
What is that considered? Let's consider it
It's
out
all
west.
out
Consider
west.
out
Out
west.
west.
But I'm from
Consider-
motherfucking Maywood.
Okay.
Miss Maywood.
Maywood just had a tragedy. Someone they shot up a funeral today.
Are you serious?
Yeah, praying for everyone out there.
Excuse me.
In
Murderwood.
In Murderwood. Out there, you know. But WhitesoxSC, would you like to do an introduction?
This is, you ready for the intro?
Yeah.
This is the lovely Miss Camise Jackson. That's her whole name, KJ, Queen Pisces, but y'all call her Applehead. She literally took the time to watch the show before she came on the show. You know how you tell people like, I'll send you a clip? I said it thinking that whatever. She tells you like, when are you gonna send the clips? I was flattered for y'all. I was like, oh, let me send you some shows. I sent her Munch. She liked Munch.
That's the first one.
Okay.
She liked Munch.
Let her tell us.
Oh, okay.
Give us feedback. 'Cause we always ask for feedback on the pod.
You gonna put on the spot? Okay.
Alright,
It could be, if it's bad, it's cool. We need all, like, you need the truth.
about like the overall. Like,
Just what did you
I
get?
like that. When I looked at it, I thought it would be just like questions, like question after question. But y'all was having whole conversations, and it was different topics. Like Munch, I was talking about different.
Yeah.
Munch.
I never go back and watch it, so I never know. He
Yeah, me
always
neither.
watching. He
I
always
never know
give
either.
feedback. People give him feedback like they don't like his voice. Some people don't like his voice. Or they
I
don't
didn't
like
know that he told me this lie. I'm already like, fuck you, bitch.
Or they don't like, saying certain views. Sometimes they think I'm arrogant or my views on. You tell me what they say about me. I'm not sure. I know those got to be one of the things.
Yeah, they just don't like how you view women. How you think for women, basically. That's the biggest problem.
It was crazy because I
You think for
don't.
women.
That's what they think,
Yeah.
right? That's probably really shallow minded women that think that.
That's the issue.
He doubled down.
I'm gonna have to see
Hey, what your
talk
boy say?
about.
I'm in a double down. Okay?
See how-
But you will see. And every time.
I'm saying.
No, listen to me, because every time we have a woman on the show, they always leave and become a fan of mine, I think. Because they see that I'm not that way. I ain't
He's
that
the
way.
guy.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't listen. So whenever I give an opinion on something, I say, let me be clear. I give 2 examples. They only hear the negative.
Right.
So I'll give the one where I'm telling the woman that she's wrong and she may be a whore for what she's doing. Then I'll give another one and say, well, she's justified in her actions because the man didn't do his part. They don't hear that. They only hear the negative.
Access
You
denied.
know what I'm saying? So I be just like, and I'm really opinionated.
They hear the whole horror part, but they don't want you to tell them
Yeah.
the whole part. But they know inside that they a hoe.
That's why I think it sticks. And
And
that's
it
why
sticks
they
to
say,
them.
he thinks he knows now.
He think he know I'm a hoe.
That's
See, you could know you a hoe, but don't tell me that you know that
got it.
I'm a hoe.
Got
I got it.
it. Got it. I promise you I got it.
Okay.
You will see when we do it.
Like, I know I'm a hoe. Don't tell. Don't.
That was just one example. It ain't even just that. It just be like, just opinions on shit. But you were introducing. She got feedback. She watched the show.
She watched the show to be on the show, so she know how podcasts go.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how was a podcast? My son be watching podcasts.
Yes.
But I've seen a couple, but I was like, let me just watch it to see what they talk about.
And she was spontaneous with it. Like, I knew I had somebody I wanted to bring. That didn't end up working out. And I just said it in jest too. And I was like, you think you would go? We need a girl this week. And she was like, yeah. And you know, us as says we overthink. So I never believe when you say it. I did a courtesy call. And she was like, yeah, I still want to go. I then knew I was going to get it. It was like, there's something. I'm down in myself. I'm dressed and everything. I'm like, all right. And even when I pulled up to get, I'm like, she finna set me up. She got to. It's a podcast. Who the fuck goes to the podcast? She came out lovely, beautiful, and everything. She did the Mary Tyler Moore on the street. And we're
Before my
here.
time, I don't know.
We're here.
Thank you.
Miss Applehead, Queen Pies, and KJ. However you
You ain't got the claps either. I just ain't heard it. Should have clapped for me.
And that was a sarcastic place.
When your birthday?
August 5th. I'm a Leo.
Damn.
That's it.
Yeah, you are. What you say? He be talking for. Yeah.
Damn.
God damn.
I do though.
So speak for Hillary. We just watched.
Cause
I just
my
like to
ex-
give.
not my ex, but he got murdered. But he was illegal. July the 20th.
I told her.
July and August different.
I don't give a fuck. It's a Leo, and y'all is.
Something to say.
His son is Leo.
I mean,
Divine
y'all are worth loving, but if they come, you guys are toxic. That's all I can say.
That's true. I ain't gonna deny it. We give my opinion on Hillary, mine, or you want to start?
Yeah, you're fully on Hillary. First person. I was gonna say I would like to give. I think this last episode of bel-air has been the best episode they produced thus far. I think everybody's acting was put on display. I think everybody had that one scene that made you be like, wow. And the way they set it up moving forward is interesting. Jeffrey's story moving forward is interesting. Will and his story moving forward for the summer. It's like basically season 3 should be the summertime in bel-air leading into senior year of high school.
Why is Ashley gay? She's a little girl.
Because I think
Why? Why I gotta be in the show?
it does, and maybe it doesn't have to be in the show, but if you want to put everything that maybe a black family in bel-air would be dealing with,
Mhm.
it could be a little bit of homosexuality,
To make it be
a
Carl.
little that's typical. That's cliche.
So we're gonna make a little girl.
Well,
What
now,
message are you sending?
Goddamn, the
But-
little boy is a crack.
right, but nowadays,
But he's in high school.
the confusion.
She in grade school.
But the confusion is starting with the younger generation now because Carlton would be at the age where he would miss all of this gender neutral shit. So it would be Ashley who would be confused about her gender at 10, 11 years old. Like, I don't know what I like, who I like. So I think that's, even if we don't like it, it could be just what it is. I don't like the fact that her girlfriend moving forward would be a white little girl. I don't like that.
It's bel-air.
I don't like it though. I don't care. I don't like it.
You gonna find another black to be gay?
You could. Or she could turn her. Like a lot of women get turned down in their college. So I'm just saying. Man, groom. Like Chief Keef groomed. Bad Bunny. I didn't know he was what? I didn't know he was what?
I don't know if that's that's a fact or not.
Are you a fan of Chief Keef still?
I mean,
Sidebar.
you mean like his music?
Him in general. Like you follow Dirk and all his cronies. Are you a fan of Chief Keef?
I follow Chief Keef.
Tato and all them people?
I'm following Taylor. We haven't been into that.
He said that quick. You know it's not a gentleman.
No.
I follow Sosa, yeah.
Was it a big deal to you guys when he came out with Javante Davis? Or
Dirk did it at the last one. It was, but
No, that was Shaq Glizzy at
wait,
the last one.
it wasn't Dirk.
Dirk did it. I think Dirk did it like 2 fights before that.
Okay, cool.
But Chief Keef, I guess it was a big deal because he don't do shit. He don't.
That
he don't
is
do
true. Like
So
you
that's why I
don't
was
see
saying
him.
that. And he did love Sosa. I mean, people was like, oh, it's Sosa. Like at the
Yeah, a living legend. Whether, like I say, I look at Chief Keef for me personally, how I felt for Soulja Boy is stark differences. But no matter what you feel about his music or Soulja Boy music, you like, this shit matters. So like, whoever say like Dirk did 2 fights ago, and I know like Dirk way better than him, catalog, music, all that shit to me. But it's like when you see the motherfucker that started all this shit that we living in 10 years later, that's the motherfucker that did it, and he not dead, and like they'll say, like, he don't even really come outside, so to get him there and to do his legendary ass song, like that's a moment, like it's stamped. And you don't even gotta like his ass. you take the pride of being from Chicago. Like, damn, that's a little nigga from the projects at a fucking major fight. Like, for anybody who got dreams and shit, we're old and it's over. But if you, you with the money team, all that shit, like, it just don't even feel real. And for that moment, I'm like, damn, Joe, like, this a little nigga that grew up similar to me. And like, as much as I'm joking about being over, like, every time I see a motherfucker doing some shit, I'm like, Joe, I bet nobody in the fucking world would think you would be right here. That shit impressive.
I didn't think he would be this far.
Yeah.
I thought he would have been dead.
All right.
Okay.
But I'm proud that he.
Shouts out to Sosa.
Yeah. He's a hard ass nigga, but he actually doing something, and he's out the way. He's supposed to be out the way. Say less. You feel me?
People don't. They want to stick around.
Well, Bel-Air was great. I think every character had their moment and their arc moving forward. You see the division and the relationship between Vivian and Phil, and what we was talking about earlier with Phil being accused and basically being blamed for doing everything he could as a man to give his family a great life. He's being blamed for that. I do think he's wrong for trying to make his wife stop what she want to do.
Yeah.
That's wrong. You know what I'm saying? I always encourage, even if you think, a lot of times what women don't realize with men, we look at things not emotional. We look at things in a realistic view.
The way they are.
Right. So we would tell you the way it is, and maybe the way it is ain't the way we should say it. Maybe we
It
should.
ain't the way you want to hear it.
Right.
Right.
Maybe we should believe in women men have less pipe dreams than women, I feel like. Some women. Because some women be arguing moot points. So it's like, just give up, just let it go. You're wrong, but you can't tell them that they're wrong. Not saying that Vivian was wrong with this, but she's searching for something. And the reason why you're searching for something, who the fuck knows? Maybe you're going through a midlife crisis, but you have everything you could ever want in life. But maybe you want your own, name, your own stamp. I can understand that. I feel like maybe she's going about it the wrong way. I've never been rich and bored and perceived to be unsuccessful. She's not unsuccessful. I think Vivian has the same thing that Louis kind of had in Snowfall, where it's like
complex.
You want someone to be like, you're doing a great job.
Because she lives in the shadow by choice.
Of some right.
This is your choice to be anonymous and do all these things. Like, nobody's stopping you from doing that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, when she does that, now, I do agree with the way that Phil go about handling shit. Like, it's just in your face. Now, that's probably more, I can relate, because I'm probably doing that shit not unknowingly knowing that that's in your face, sucker! How you being a dictator inside your relationship, right? Doing things to move, we can all agree on that.
Hell yeah.
Doing things to move the needle for you know, don't put it like that. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes, like you say, she's indecisive. She don't know what the fuck she want to do. It constantly keeps changing. You're making these choices. You know what I'm saying? So like, we just trying to.
We are indecisive. We don't know what we want.
Yeah, we talking about Viv as now though. You know what I'm saying? When it's just like with her in the scenario and the way she's going about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think he probably can handle it. I don't know what the fuck he's doing with the girl.
The other girl?
Yeah, I'm like, don't make Uncle feel like that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know.
I mean, I understand that as well, and I think a lot of men do get caught up in cheating. So he has his ex coming back into his life that's offering him the dream job. So it's basically like, I basically got to play this game with my ex to get what I really want career-wise. But I'm basically playing with fire because she's already caused the issue in my relationship. My wife don't really like her, but she's offering me a great opportunity.
And she used to be friends with your wife.
Right, she used to be friends, so it's backstabbing. So it's like they got into it, you fuck my man, but I still ended up with the man. And now you kind of butt hurt because we millionaires and you successful too in your own right, but I still got the man. And now she's back offering him more, a better position with his career and more so what he wants to do.
Yeah, then she kissed him. And then at the end, she's like, you want to go out to eat? And he's about to deny it, but then he switched up with sure. I'm like, you playing with fire. That's what we talk about.
Yeah, but it's only because his wife was on his ass about
that's gonna make
you crushing my dreams.
That's what's gonna make you cheat.
But it's about, right, and putting yourself in a situation to where it's like, I'm putting myself right there. The opportunity is there. I know.
But he wants to be around, and Jeffrey said, it's dangerous being around a woman that loves you that much and looks at you like that. And I don't know what he said. He either said appreciates you that much or worships you that much or some shit like this. Like, it's dangerous being steady putting yourself around that woman. We cannot do this if you want to. He was like, I got it. But he is playing with fire when you, because when your woman doesn't appreciate you, but a woman at work or a woman in your somewhere else in your walk of life, just like gasses you up to the world, you be like, this bitch don't even know me. She sees all my greatness. And I wake up with you every freaking day. And you can't see nothing but the bad in me. Nothing.
Once I see that you understand and accept it, you know you open the door for me to understand why women say the same thing. And you gonna have to feel it a little bit more. You don't give me compliments. You don't know the shit about it. It's the same thing as what it's like.
It's being felt.
It's being real. It's like the way you saying it. I mean, it's like, damn, this is the shit they say when they cheat.
Compliments and believing in me is two different things, which is why Tasha from Power ended up where she ended up. You have to believe in me and where I want to go as a man.
But those are those blurred lines we talk about when we talking about how, when you just said off air about how you intelligent, we're not saying that they're not intelligent. They compare things that aren't comparable. So that's not comparable. It's not the same. But it will be compared in their mind to where it makes sense to them.
And I feel them.
You
talking about your success.
Me telling you look cute because you got your hair done versus you supporting me trying to make the
No,
family done.
it was more of she don't see your success. You don't even notice her no more. So that's the same thing to me.
Because you don't notice me no more. I'm not what you thought I was.
But
I'm evolving in a different Pokemon. You want to call me Pikachu? That's not who I am anymore.
I don't know.
I'm Raichu.
I don't watch these little cartoons.
I don't watch Pokemon.
Tell me something
Dragon
about
Ball
sentences and I'm
something.
now. It's the same to me because it's the opposite. Like, you might know how much your girl making, how good she doing her job, but if you don't even notice that she changed her hair or doing something different with her nails and shit, but dude at the job she's gonna look at it and be like, I want you to notice it. Just like you saying the girl.
It's the same fuchsia pink you get every time they get May 1st. You get the same fucking color. I know what it is. Let's be honest.
You need to be cheated on. Because it's different. No. Let's say it's different. Wait a minute. I'm not gonna let you compare that though, because that's the furthest extreme.
It's the
Because
opposite.
you can notice that. You know what I'm saying?
And they still don't care.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can notice that, but it's still like the compliments. Like, so let me bring it back. So them changing their nails, them changing their hair color. If you ain't learned that, you gonna learn that early in your relationship. Something's gonna happen to where they teach your ass that, hey, somebody else, and you should know better, because you know a nigga is at work compliment that.
Definitely.
So if your woman had changed her hair and she came in and you ain't acknowledged it and told her that she looked nice or anything, even if you don't think it looks nice, you know you need to say it. When you don't say it, you get everything that you deserve.
Or it's that nigga in the background that be loving on her, like, baby, on your birthday you look fast here.
Which is who the guy is that Hillary went with. See how we bring it to that?
Right.
So that's that nigga. But we know, niggas know his motive. He got a motive. But as a woman, she's so one-dimensional or thinking tunnel vision. She's going back to saying she was in love with Jazz. Jazz walked away because he was thinking like, she's too much for me. So I'm going to get out of this before you get out of it. So I'm going to protect myself. Be like, man, you're a millionaire, I'm nothing. Right. Self-sabotage. The guy that she's with, or the ex-NFL player, he comes back, he got all his money, he's on her level.
He's
financially. Right? Who?
Derwin Davis.
That's a real person?
From the game.
I'm saying, I knew he wasn't no real athlete because he got no definition in his arm. I got more definition than him, and I'm a big dude. But you watching him, really like egghead ass, his head like an egg.
Nothing is worse than the teacher sensing no power. But
He lame as hell. Got the ass.
Stay current. Because his ass looked like, what's the motherfucker? Howard the Duck. Look at baby Howard the Duck, and he looked just like that dude. I hate seeing his face. With the shit with dude, you know, he has all these material things, throwing all his material shit in, But you know what's gonna happen? Once he gets her where he needs her to be, she becomes an afterthought.
She's just a notch on the belt.
Right.
To him.
So she's looking at it like, I'm going through so much heartbreak. I think it's in the moment. I don't want to think for her. I can't even think like a woman. But I'm assuming that it's more so like I'm in control of this situation. Right now, my heart is not involved. My feelings aren't involved yet. So I think I can control it. Once he take her ass away to Paris, they have a good time. They're gonna sweep her ass off her feet. Then it becomes the same thing. Then she's gonna have regret. But that's the shit like with Hillary. That's what's going on with her. Like one guy got a lot. Jazz came back, told her he made a mistake. He fucked up, and then she was like, she'll think about it. At the end of the day, she ended up taking a trip with dude to Paris and left Jazz ass hanging. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, one guy really loves her, and the other guy
So
has
Jazz
money.
really loves.
Jazz really loves her, but he's
got
from
money.
Yeah, Jazz is from.
He's the ex.
Hillary has money. The other dude got money.
Yeah.
Jazz has no money. This is his first time dating a woman with money, so he feels inferior.
And he Muslim and all this kind of shit. And they parents got all his beliefs. And also, the father, of course, wants her to be with the guy that's on her level. The mom is saying, chase your heart, chase your dreams, because she's looking at it that way.
You gotta chase your heart.
You know what I'm saying?
Is her mom leading her astray though? Do you think parents lead their kids astray based off their experiences in life that they can't let go of? So if as a woman, if you feel like you didn't chase your dreams and you didn't chase after that man that really loved you, you ended up with somebody you may not feel like is your soulmate or you shouldn't have ended up with, would you then tell your daughter, no, chase your dreams?
I'll tell her to chase my dreams.
Chase Julian.
Chase your dreams.
I think for me, like, if I think about when you said that experience, like, I will never let my son, I don't control, I could never live myself. If my son is supposed to be like, I think this is my
And
soulmate.
she was fat because you hate fat women.
There ain't no son of mine. Hold on. This show's gonna be called
my
Working on Myself.
God.
Because Dale gave a disclaimer.
Oh my.
He made it.
Dale gave a disclaimer of he don't think for women. I want to use my new voice. Since we made my fucking voice. So
Get deeper.
yeah, so it feels weak. I drop it in every now and again. I would never let my son identify a woman as a soulmate. They however separate, fall out. And then just, man, I'm standing on it. I seen how my life played out. You never live life when you have that unfinished business. So I would tell my son, like, Joe, go get that one. You better get that guy. I'm a Marion. I know exactly what a girl likes. I'm going to give him the speech. Da, 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 da. That shit playing in the background. And I'll be like,
Go get
what you got to lie? Like, all the notes. I'm saying, go get your fucking girl because the rest of your life, you won't be what you say. You'll be with somebody because you just with them. Mm-hmm. And to me, like, nothing is worse than that. Like,
I didn't say that.
well, you didn't say it like that, but you inferred it.
I didn't say that.
But you inferred it.
You know what? Because I got a 21-year-old, and I am protective of my son. Do not play with his heart. I will kill you.
Okay.
But with him, I tell him just do you, live your life. If you want to love somebody, if you think that's the love at the age that you are, then go ahead. But don't, when she hurt you, if she do, please don't put every female in that same category and think they all gonna hurt you. Don't let her tarnish you.
Mm-hmm. That's real. Yeah, that's good advice.
It don't happen. Shit.
That's good advice.
I thought I was gonna be with my baby dad and fuck whatever.
Well, that's what Jazz looked at Hillary and he said, love hurts. And she said, can you promise me it won't hurt again? And he was honest with it. He said, I can't. Now, I wouldn't have
But
said.
what kind of hurt did you just do? Like it's different hurts. Like this, you hurt me. We can talk about it, get over it, or did you hurt me like cheat on me type shit, or beat me type shit?
He like left her. She was saying like it was like so she couldn't. Like when you sick, you can't get out of bed. You cancel and shit. Like because you so depressed thinking about the man. It was like that. So she was hurt like that. He didn't cheat on her nothing.
He ain't called her
No.
vacation, so it was just like he
left and just
He ghosted.
left. And then when she probably went to go, he was
I
there
guess I
like,
can know how that feels because I did do this like that.
so then you would be jazzed.
And he was butt hurt. He told me, well, we friends now, but he told me how hurt he was that I did that.
That shit, man.
Yeah.
It was the reason why, of course, but I just said it like,
Yeah,
nigga,
but I
what
said
the
it.
fuck is she at?
What would be
Shit.
your pickup line if a woman says, "Can you promise me love wouldn't hurt again"? Would you lie to her and say, "I can't promise you"? Would you make some
I
shit
been
up?
hurt.
Would you make some
We
shit up?
finna cosplay.
Let's make some shit up.
Let us
Cause
say.
I had a slick ass line when he says, I say, if you just say this, she gonna melt me off, dog. But
You already know what you're gonna say?
I'm thinking of it right now.
Go ahead. Okay, I'm supposed to put the mic up.
Now you know I've been hurt, right? I don't know if I'm ready for another relationship. Like, how can you make me, comfortable with you? How you not gonna hurt me? To tell me you're not gonna hurt me no more. I don't want to be hurt no more.
I gotta hurt
I gotta hurt you.
I was ready, and I knew I wasn't able to get it off, but that's how let it flow.
Go ahead. All right.
Look at this. I'm gonna grab you close so you
Oh
make
man, this dude.
I'm away.
Quiet on the set. Quiet on the set. Go
So
ahead.
I would have to hurt you so you could know what good feel like. It would have been a better word if y'all let me flow it. But essentially, like, if I don't hurt you, you will kind of never know what feels good. So if I give you some kind of promise that I can't even live up to, you will never even notice when it's good. If I let you go out into the world thinking somebody could tell you they never hurt you, I'm hurting you in that aspect.
Right, give it to me.
Because I'm letting you think that it's somewhere out there in the world a man that won't. I would rather you let me do it because I'm going to make sure I make it feel better after I hurt you. Look at you looking at me.
So, okay, hurt me. I'm gonna accept it because I know at the end of the day you're gonna make me feel good.
I got to. I'm going to. Whereas when you go find it elsewhere, I don't know
So
that
I'm
we can.
crying like. So this me in the corner of the bed. I'm
gonna come hold you and wipe the tears and all that.
Did you wash your hands?
And, yeah, I always wash hands.
You don't use paper towels to dry.
I know you said
And
that.
then after the hug, I'm a and then we go. Then we go.
This is what it's all for. See, son?
Awkward.
That's how you think it's gonna work.
No, I did. But that is Jesus.
That's
Lex Steel.
Hey.
I'm about to explode.
if that's what you want, that's far from I think what's gonna happen in that sense. Yeah, I'm gonna hurt you.
I got
but
it.
I'm gonna make you feel better
I got
after I do it.
Because
I was thinking something cliche like, if she said, would it ever hurt again? I'd be like, if it does, I'm gonna be the one that's there to repair your heart, stitch it back together,
We say the
wipe
same
your
thing.
tears. Yeah, I'm gonna be like that.
If I do, see you make it sound so. If I do,
If you do, if I ever do so much,
boom.
I don't plan on that
I don't
again.
want to hurt you, but
It's
if
simple.
I ever do hurt you,
So she said she likes yours better.
you said, well, look, I'm gonna hurt you, bitch. Okay.
I got it.
But
Women
I
and
got
men
to,
love
I got
to be
to.
lied to.
Listen,
Drake said it in one of my favorite
Your
Drake
shit better
songs.
be cold.
It's
'cause
just
he
simple.
ready.
Drake said, just lie to my ears. That's all people want to do, just lie to my ears.
Mario Weiner said, I don't want to know. So what
Lie
the
to
fuck
my
is
ears.
he
Saying the same thing. Lie to my ears. He knew what this woman was
Lie to
doing.
my
He didn't want to
ears
know.
and don't let me find out the truth.
I never like when people say that. After Dale saying his raw shit, I'm going to tell you why I hate that lame
but
ass
it's
shit.
not wrong. It's just
Nobody's
simple.
perfect.
It's just
though.
simple.
Come on.
Because what you just tell them is
Come on, LL.
It's not
Let's see
about
what
that.
they finna
It's
say.
simple. if she asks
Look
me,
into the camera.
if she asks me if I'm gonna hurt her, I'm just gonna say something simple like, "Well, if I do, we gonna hurt together."
Oh!
What is that?
Word.
That's some Leo shit.
That's not
I'm trying to tell you, that's that.
Watch that.
Hire that guy.
Toxicity.
Survey says
You must have. You better get a bail.
58% no.
And it was so sexy too. Like I almost believed you. Like,
I
oh,
was looking at eyes and shit like.
he won.
So wait,
We're
rank
gonna hurt
the.
together.
I got it.
You had
There
it.
it is.
And he said it with the
The bravado.
with
Well, mine was.
we're gonna hurt together.
He
We
used
gonna hurt
mine
together.
was.
What?
And I'm gonna say some
We gonna
bullshit
hurt
after that.
together.
Real convincing. And I'm like, cause you are.
Yes, that's
Cause when
true.
she's in pain, you gonna be in it because you gonna feel it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna be consequences for your it's gonna be repercussions for the shit that you did. You know what I'm saying? So you're like, God damn, I done fucked up. You gonna constantly dwell on it, think about it, and you're gonna be out. Build that, you know what I'm saying? Build that relationship up and build that trust back. You know what I'm saying? That takes time. So we both going through the shit together when we fuck up. But if a woman does it, y'all ain't hurting together. I'm hurting alone. And you telling my ass, toughen up. And then
Yes.
you'll be alright.
You'll be all
That's
right.
how it happens. See what I'm
That
saying?
shit.
You all right.
Now, when I say that shit, women don't hear that shit because that's right. You know what I'm saying?
Because at the end of the day, you'll be alright.
That's it. And that's what we gotta be like Uncle Phil. I'm tired of motherfucking taking the blame and having to apologize for just trying to steer you motherfuckers in the right direction. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? So when you looking at it as being controlling and dictating my life, I'm just trying to make you better and show you growth and then steer you in the right direction. But you keep fighting me because you keep thinking that I'm trying to control some shit.
As I have three parents sitting here in front of me, one thing Uncle Phil said was, one thing Carlton said was, you feel this way because I'm not the son that you wanted. I'm not strong like you wanted. Basically, you, in so many words, you probably would like to have a son like Will over a son like me.
Dang.
Now, as parents, I know you can't say if you really truly feel like that, which is why I want to have multiple kids, because I'm definitely going to be like, you're not what I thought you would be. If I have two boys and that first boy is like Jordan from Bernie Mac, I'm going to be like,
Son, I'm never gonna say that to your kid.
I know, I'm just saying, in the meet, when I'm sitting with the guys, I'm like, motherfucker don't even want to play basketball.
Yeah, you talk, yeah. Talk
Motherfucker want to play, motherfucker want to read a
I
book.
feel like I got
What are you reading books for?
that I wanted.
You're supposed to be a personal trainer.
Yeah, right.
I ain't want no girl first of all, and I think I got the son that I wanted. Like,
How do you guys go about nurturing that when you and your child are polar opposites?
I literally have.
I love it.
I'm intrigued by it.
I
My
love
son is the everything that I'm not. Like he don't give a fuck about sports. He don't talk too damn much. He doesn't talk. He got a different voice. His voice is cool as fuck. I'm sorry. His voice filled with bass and vibrato. He don't like the spotlight. My son would never sit on the podcast. He's a Leo too. He would, but he would be as in and out of Zale. It's not about him. Don't make it about him. So it's like, when I look at my best friend and shit, and I see this my best friend, I can't even judge myself. I'm like, me and this nigga nothing alike, but we alike. So it's like, me and my son are nothing alike, but we're like, he's a fucking prick, and I love it. Like, a prick to me. I'm like, damn, did the master teach the damn pupil better? But I when you said Uncle Phil, man, like, I could never even bring myself to tell myself. I couldn't even tell my homies that type of shit. Cause I think like KJ said, whatever the son that I got is the son that I think I'm supposed to have. As long as he doing something with himself, you are the son. Cause I didn't even live out my dreams. How the fuck I'm gonna project them on the
Y'all want
hill?
another one? I'm sorry.
yes.
Let me go. I gotta go upstairs. Keep going.
But yeah, I say, I really don't understand in that saying. I ain't see it, but that shit was gut wrenching to think that you even making your son feel like. I would ask him, how did we get here to where like he fucking essentially competing with his damn cousin. And then I'm gonna take her for Will before you even say whatever. Now it's unwanted pressure on Will. Like, damn, I'm just being me. I don't want y'all in no real. It just
Cause Uncle Phil got the typical story like the old Uncle Phil. I pulled myself up from the ghetto. I put myself in Harvard. I made myself $1 million man. You know, I'm successful, and then I have a son. And my son has anxiety issues. My son has to be on medication. My son is just doesn't know how to fit in with the world. You know what I'm saying? I always say to myself, like when I have kids, I would just want them to have whatever you want to put your finger on with me, where I can adapt and blend. You can sit me. Yeah. My parents never really had to worry about me and my brother because I don't know if you want to call it street smarts or just the way we raised the environment. You don't have to worry about us when we outside. Mm-hmm. So I would want that for my child. I would hate to have a kid where I'm like, I'm really worried about this motherfucker when you go to Walgreens. Like, the motherfucker at Walgreens may be able to get over it.
All Phil need to do is, okay, he's not the son that he wanted, but okay. But who says I want my child to be 5'8", smart? No, what the fuck? He could come out.
I do think as men, we all want our kids to be, as a boy, you want your boy to be strong. Okay. You want your boy to be cool, athletic,
I think women want that too.
And fit in. I don't know what a woman would want her daughter to be on the flip side.
I never wanted a girl. Okay.
But would you know how you would walk?
Like, would you want your daughter to know how to walk with that walk?
I was a tomboy, so I would want her to be a tomboy too. Like I was with the tomboy with the big old pants and the t-shirt with the ponytail trying to.
You was kind of crack boy.
Trying to fight the niggas and shit, cause I was like, I'm a nigga too. I would want her to be one of them.
When she have her first heartbreak, which is how would you want her to handle it? Would you want her to handle it?
I told when my son had his little heartbreak, I'm like, boy, you better, all these bitches out here, you better cry again. Bop. You feel me? Go get another bitch tonight. What did you say?
That's the same thing that Carlton feels like. If so, your son is emotional about women, then
and he is.
He may feel
is
like
the total opposite of me, but I don't feel him. I love it. I love the way my son is. I love him, because I'm out there. I'm raw. I'm ready to fight. My son is like.
Think about
Think about
my son too.
So how would you guys nurture a son who feels as though? Because at the end of the show, he walked into the room, looked at his son fell into his arm and just cried. So how would you nurture that relationship moving forward, where it's like your son is basically expressed that he feels like he's not good enough in your eyes?
If you got a heart in your fucking body, first of all, your old ass needs to adapt. Mm-hmm. You're running out of time.
How did he even get to that point where his son even feel that way? I can't even imagine or even say, because I would in my heart. I would feel horrible if my son felt that way. Like I want my son to be able to tell me anything and everything about whatever and feel comfortable, you know. But in a sense, I always encourage my son. Whatever you want to do, I don't give a fuck. Don't be talking about you want to be a bum on the street. I'm like, what?
Right.
Be better in your life. But do what you want to do. But I'm always I don't care what you want to do. Mm-hmm. Encouragement, compliments, conversation, communication. What you want to do, I'm pouring into what you want to do. I mean,
in the same that you describing, like, if that don't break you and, like she said, make you want to have a conversation how we could like go forward from this. I wouldn't even know what to say to you because you had a heart that I don't. How could you ever like if somebody could be there fucking vulnerable with you that you created and you don't want to adapt, then you a lost cause any fucking way. Now they'll say Uncle Phil because I don't watch the show, but having a view of the old Uncle Phil like. That strong black man, I had to pull myself. I ain't emo ass nigga, but I'm also
But that Carlton had that same feeling as well, though. Like he felt like he couldn't live up to what Uncle Phil wanted. he felt like he was totally different than what his father was, and his father would much more want to.
I think every
A
child.
son like Will.
Did y'all feel that way as a child?
That
y'all wasn't. Did y'all? I think every child.
My daddy wanted me to play football. I hated football.
Yeah.
I loved baseball. And you in your mind like, but this what he want. I want to impress him and make him proud. But then you get older, like, nah, I like this shit, and he don't like this shit.
Yeah.
Cause if in the end he just want me to play sports, I'm gonna look at it as a category. He just want to see me do well in sports. You know what I'm saying?
He should
Now-
love you no matter
Right,
what.
right.
Even if you didn't
Yeah.
want to play sports.
See, it was different. Like my father, he wasn't present. So like I looked at him and I wouldn't even know how to compare, right? Till I got older. But my grandfather, who kind of raised me, I found myself as an adult being exactly like him. But as a teen, when I was younger, I was nothing like him.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? I was probably more like my father when I was younger. Unknowingly knowing that. You know what I'm saying? Until I got older to realize it. Like, he never really put no stigma on me, a set of expectation. I just didn't want to be like him. You know what I'm saying? And that ain't really taking a shot at him.
Mm-hmm.
It was just because he took such a left turn that it kept me from doing that. But I know, like, if I didn't have structure and people to, like, put me in a position the way that Uncle Phil and Vivian is doing for their kids, I probably would have been worse off. So, like, I found myself as a parent talking to my kids, and I know they feel that way. Because when he said that shit about, he had said the line, like, if I had all these opportunities that y'all have, I would be better. And we remind our kids of that shit a lot. When he said that, I'm like, damn.
That's real.
Me and Marie say that shit to our kids all the time.
That's fair though.
So they in hindsight, they like, okay, we heard this. Oh, we heard that y'all had to eat pork and beans. Or we heard that y'all had to do this. We heard that y'all had to eat leftovers. We don't eat leftovers. We be like, y'all motherfuckers is spoiled. You let them know all the time. So they understand that it's something that they would never be able
Just want to make sure.
to live up to. So I know they feel that stigma. Especially like with the oldest, and then even with like going all the way down to the youngest, like Tamara and TJ, they don't know enough yet. But Talia, I know all the time. And like I tell I try to revert from that because I know like how sometimes it puts an expectation or a pressure on them to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? They struggle with that shit too, that they probably can't verbalize it the same way Carlton was.
As you say, because they gonna grow up and their kids are gonna I'm gonna just keep chiming in with the new voice every now and then. They kids gonna say the same thing. And I get it in a sense, like, even when you got a point, don't nobody want to keep getting browbeat with it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of a fucked up scenario, like Aunt Viv and Uncle Phil driving home the point, but they kind of like, okay, y'all gonna keep telling us that y'all real poor. Newsflash, motherfucker, I'm not poor. So don't keep telling me, oh, you should be lucky. No, this is life I'm born into.
But it's something your mom kept telling you.
I know, that's what I'm saying. When you think about it, it's like
something like you better get that education, because if you don't,
and it burn.
or it's a big ass world out there that's gonna eat your
And
ass up.
everything, I say my
uncle.
uncle, like I said, my uncle was my man. Daddy got killed, but me and my homie got the same thing. Our daddies was alive. Can I say were they present? No. Like, best thing I got from my daddy was sports and shit, but like all the other shit, that's all mama. But so my uncle was like my male role model, and he was telling her, hey, get this shit out the way. You like, I'm taking up for action and now. Like, all right, man, you keep saying this shit every time I see you. But what did I go through life and see? Like, this bitch ass nigga was telling me for 24 years, hey, get this shit done. And like, with KJ's son, he go to Columbia. I met him at 21. I'm like, look, Joe, your mama can't tell you this because she ain't no black man. Listen to her, but let me tell your ass this. Do that shit now. Ain't no such thing as a break because you'll be 40 tomorrow. But guess, look, even with him doing it, any young black boy that I see that will let me even say something to them, I'm like, I ain't lecturing you, but I'm going to tell you, Joe, if you don't do this part, you gonna see what the workforce look like, and you gonna hate that shit.
You know what's crazy? I look at bel-air. It's bel-air, but it's like the suburbs, right? Every time I hear or I see a parent with a kid that's city life or still in that environment, kind of like what we grew up in, and I look at my kids that I brought out to this shit, they are more like Carlton. To where I'm telling you, like, the two older than I hear right now, because they are doing stupid shit. But I think it's more so because they weren't exposed to certain things.
So
they were sheltered, so they didn't know nothing about nothing. So when they get out there alone, they don't know how to think for themselves. Like a Carlton. So like, he got white friends, they hang around, they doing all this shit. Like, it's not him. He's going through like a fucking identity crisis. So I think that that's what it is. They're like, well, my parents want me to be this way. My dad is this way. He don't know how to express emotion. He loves sports. I don't. He don't give a fuck about me. This person can't. You know what I'm saying? They going through so many different
I
things.
empathize.
I do
with that
too.
shit
But then sometimes I regret not raising my kids in an environment because I think that helped build character with us. So he's like, all right, he said it all the time. Coming up, you never would have come with a blunt in my hand, like ever. Like I despise people that smoke. You know what I'm saying? Or drink or do all. I had my first drink at like 22. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, I never caved into peer pressure when it came to narcotics and shit like that. But other things we did. You know what I'm saying? But it also...
Gang banging?
I'm not a gang banger. He's not either.
We just
I'm just saying it just helped you mold you and realize things that things you took for... See, she know. Took things for granted.
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, y'all
So-
guys are everywhere. I mean,
That's what I'm saying. Like,
I think what's
when I knew it was
great-
G, when I saw Gangland, and it was G and Arkansas, I say, I say, my God, the GD Nation just spreads across America like a plague. Like, this shit just infects everywhere.
And I say,
Everywhere. Y'all probably in LA right now, too, probably.
it's probably, at this point, it's bigger than the gang. It's bigger than the gang. It's more so just, it's
growth and
it's its
development.
own thing.
The coolest handshake, I admit, y'all got the coolest handshake.
When I tell you in and
The
out,
coolest handshake in
you
the
can do
world.
it at any part.
Yeah.
And what else? Y'all got to get up out of here.
Coolest
In and out. I'm telling you, Joe.
at work, on the bus,
No,
anywhere,
really.
you be like,
Quick,
"What
you
up?"
And
know,
you
you got
know, G, it's a hello quick.
Yeah.
It's comedy too.
You know, too. Everybody, all y'all G. Hey, G, man, G.
It's so raw
Man,
that other games that don't have G in it,
They say G.
they say G
You
too.
know, I be like, where from now? Where they know GD's around?
Man, G, you be like, we Lord.
I thought you was supposed to.
They trying to force that out. Lord, man, Lord, Lord.
Yeah.
They had a summer saying that shit. They used to say that shit so much.
It's funny when they say it though. Calling somebody Lord is hilarious to
You
me.
trying too hard.
But
Forcing that shit out your mouth right now.
I was gonna say,
Lord.
G just sounds so better. G.
it's 111.
Period.
Fluent.
That's all.
What Dale said,
It's
I
always,
think.
it's always say less, and then that's
no
what
problem,
it
guys.
is. G.
No problem.
Yeah.
We see the gold shirt. What Dale said about it be your character. What's crazy is like, we always want to fucking live in the suburbs. I don't think you can win either way. Like when you think, oh well, we say in the hood and you was exposed to the street dumb shit, you will be in that bitch complaining, not him, just a person in general. So it's kind of like it's a no-win situation. If you keep your kid too sheltered from street smarts, they don't got them. If they too street smarts, these motherfuckers can't make it in the professional world.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you damn if you do, damn if you don't. It should be a balance, of course.
I don't know.
I don't think it's no perfect setting to raise a child, just off of hearing how this go. Because like you say, the shit he be telling me, like, the motherfuckers that live in the suburbs want to be posers to the city.
It's so true.
And then niggas in the city want to live in the fucking suburbs.
I honestly don't think parents dictate how a child is raised. I think it's their environment.
Yeah.
So if you have your child in a city or in a city, I think they're gonna grow up, I'll say better, especially if you're an African American kid, because you're more diverse and you're more in the inner city. I think African American kids in the inner city feel better in the world because you get a taste of what the real world is like. I'm not saying kids in
city is the real world.
to a certain extent. If you live in the suburbs and you have money, you're not exposed to the real world. You're exposed to your world, your environment. So if I'm from, if I'm from Yorkville or Aurora,
because I'm from Naperville.
But so people that live out there,
grew up in Naperville.
I work out there. They feel like Chicago is fucking Michigan or Detroit. It's a whole nother place. They literally say, I'm going to Chicago today. Motherfucker, I came from Chicago today to get here.
We came from Maryland,
So
we came to Bolingbrook, and that's what we and I'm proud.
But
I live with a house.
But you
came from
disassociate
that to a house with a pool. In
but when you live out there, you around a certain different type of people. You're not around the real world. If you black, to me, you're not around the real world if you live in Naperville.
But you know, now a lot of black people from the Chicago is out here. Y'all, everybody do know that, right?
But see, when they say that, I will say like,
but you still gotta conform to
the
Naperville rules.
They out here, we out here, but we out here with sense.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
I was just gonna say, why would you want to come out here and act like you from Chicago?
Because they play to the
This is a
world.
nice place.
I'm gonna show you I'm from the west side.
You shouldn't, but what I'm saying is, I think Will Smith is the way I want my child to grow up better than Carlton.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Carlton doesn't understand what it's really like to be black because he's black with money around a bunch of people who only like him because he has money or what he has.
My
Versus
son grew up in Naperville, but I don't think that he's a Carlton.
He may be a
I
real.
feel like,
Cause they don't all suburb
My
dudes
son,
don't have
because
identity
I
crisis.
tell him, and he's been around a little bit of
I just feel like
what you would say Chicago type situations.
I feel like it's more
but
diverse
he
people
lives
in the
out
city.
here.
It's more diverse people in the city than it is in the suburbs.
It is.
That's
It's
what I feel.
point proof. Cause it's a melting pot of
It
everything.
depends where you live at in the suburbs too. You could live in a diverse suburb.
You can live in Bolingbrook, right up the street,
I
and
live in
then
Bolingbrook.
you would think your ass is.
Bolingbrook, Naperville,
But
Loud, Aurora.
But then you start naming places like Maywood, which is considered a suburb, but it's still the hood.
It's still- yeah.
Because you got Chicago people that's infested it so much, it's just a baby Chicago.
Yeah.
Bolingbrook is the same thing. So many of us have went out there that it's no longer a suburb.
So with my son's age, that like you just said, all us niggas just went out there.
Mhm.
He got niggas around. He don't necessarily have to be in a city where the real violence and shooting is. I don't want my son around that.
So he's still getting that Chicago lifestyle.
Right.
So he's in the city, but he's not in the city.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. So a lot of kids in the suburbs get that from parents like him. So his kids' friends will come over and get that Chicago flavor by coming to Mr. Rogers' crib.
Yeah.
I'm getting what I want from the city from here. So now I'm a better child because I'm not just looking at Uncle Phil who lawyer, do everything the right way. You present yourself in a certain way because I want to be
both, but he want to be the suburbs. Okay, we're bougie. We don't want to be. We ain't rich, but we don't want to be
Poor.
right. I mean, I ain't want to say it, but
I did.
But I think the city life is better. I think if I had kids,
No,
I would definitely raise my kids in the suburbs in terms of safety. But I would try my
Right,
best
why
to.
would you want to be living in unsafety environments?
Look,
You have
I'm going to the
unsafety. That shit is dumb. That shit, and then you got to worry about
What's that?
your child being in that environment and actually want to go out there or be around a group of niggas that will get him killed, that'll, get him in jail. You know, around motherfuckers that sell drugs and shit. You get that out in the city. Why would you want to be in that environment?
We can end it, and I'll just say because you get the real. So in the city, you get a real GD, a real vice lord, a real drug dealer. In the suburbs, you get that motherfucker that wanna be GD, that wanna be a drug dealer, that wanna be everything. So you getting fake shit in the suburbs to me. And I can say that because I've worked in the suburbs and I've seen these kids that really wanna be from the city, but you motherfuckers is not from the city. I'm not saying I'm street or whatever, but I'm not. I know what it's really like to stand on Madison and Pulaski or stand in some of these areas that you guys wish y'all could stand on, and y'all trying to make Dexter and Skokie Boulevard, y'all trying to make that the circle.
Veterans Parkway.
Yeah, it's not. That's not what it is. But y'all swear to God, y'all want to make it there, but that's not what it is. But in y'all mind, it is because that's dangerous in y'all area.
Cash and 50.
I can't. But
I don't know what that is.
That's so real. And that's so real. Topeka real to right in Boulder, bro. Y'all don't know.
I'm not trying, but I would never downgrade it. But I'm just like, let's be real. You ain't even got no corner. I tell everybody that I work with, bro, y'all don't even have a corner out here to stand on. You can't even do it out here.
That
like,
is street life.
It's not. Like, stop trying to be something that you're not out here in this environment. And I think that's kind of what we gonna get from Carlton in the next season is just be around, just being able to accept who you are. Because nobody in Chicago will let a white kid call him a nigga.
No.
But a kid that may grow up in Naperville, that grows up, and I'm not talking about you got transplanted from the city to Chicago. I'm talking about you grew up in Naperville, Wheaton or whatever. You probably be okay with your little white friend saying nigga to a designer song who exposed his penis.
My son not gonna be okay with that.
Can we get to designer since we're on hour 2?
Come on.
Talk to me.
He exposed himself because he said he was in Japan and he didn't get any action, so he just had to let one rip.
So he just beat off on the plane.
Beat off on the plane.
Whoa. On the plane?
On the plane.
Sick. Doing anything.
He couldn't get no ass.
And then he
Nobody know him.
ejaculate, like he let it out.
Apparently he dropped the little bottle of grease or whatever and someone saw it and that's how he got caught.
First of all, why they won't mind they beat us?
First off, why you beating off with grease?
Right. And what are you thinking? What are you watching?
Hey, if you got it right there.
He just fucking blacking out his brain.
Hey, if you got it right there, you got a little
Now that Ruby says, what are you watching?
You funny as
I'm
hell.
just like,
Does anybody here, how do you guys masturbate?
oh,
Do
shit.
you masturbate off of
Oh.
visual something, watching something?
I think
Or can you masturbate off of thought and memory?
my imagination
Both?
is weak. No.
Both.
My imagination, if I don't see something happening, I can't. That's what I mean. Like, this a boy and this game, right? I lose yourself in the moment. That's my new voice, Eminem voice. I need to see visuals or.
You've never been walking through the kitchen, thought about a girl that just unloaded right there.
No,
Spontaneous.
hey, you gotta change the touch, boy.
Just standing in the kitchen. Get it out right here.
That's in the kitchen.
Sure, clean it up.
Right on the nigga.
I just
Clean up behind yourself.
If you guys think I'm not dropping a load in every room,
Clean up behind yourself.
He owned in every room in this house, yo. You a wild boy.
walking my territory.
Owned it.
Coming up bitches with a little light, a little UV light. What the fuck going on here?
You see inside this motherfucker.
Just, hey, this motherfucker is.
Oh my God.
That's a Terminex. What the fuck?
Check the corners.
That ain't red dropping.
Put myself inside out in every room.
You talking shit to yourself. Hey.
Don't take this long this time.
Oh my
Stand on his
God.
tippy toes and shit. Boy, focus.
Oh my God.
This nigga.
You a scream,
You know what?
Easy.
That is too much.
Once he finished.
That was easy.
New challenge. Next room challenge.
Oh my God.
This nigga, man. You know what I'm saying,
Never
man?
see so
Every
bad.
episode. Eyes closed. Eyes closed.
Hey,
Open it for Barbara Reese. I gotta see it.
I want to keep my
Keep your eyes closed.
I want to keep my voice.
Oh my God. bars.
Why is somebody imagination that cold, Joe? Like, if you was like, I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna get like,
I had some great experiences in my
I
life.
can't hear that.
You know what? I'm gonna run in the kitchen. Fuck it. Right here. Right here, let me relive this moment.
The audacity that your bed is ever calling you, and you won't go to it.
Calling you.
It's making me
So
mad.
when you do this, I just gotta ask the question.
He gonna answer too.
Come on, Sister KJ.
Is you in the middle of cooking? Like when you just
No, he ain't
so
making
you
shit.
chefing it up, cutting it up, and you just be like, ding, like ooh, you bitch,
If that happened,
He ain't making shit with spaghetti.
I'm gonna turn the fire down low.
or you just go to the kitchen to get some milk, and you just feel like you know let it loose.
I live alone. Why not?
That's all I live alone
I
as well.
feel you.
Just go to the bed.
No,
Set it up,
I
set up,
feel
set up.
him,
No,
because
who stands up?
Why
Why
you
do you
that shit right on the
I
front
feel
door?
him because
Right on the head on the refrigerator.
We're
whenever
gonna
I
have
feel
woman
like,
experience.
whenever I feel like, you know, I like if I get the urge, I'm finna.
In your own house.
No, not in my own
That's
house.
what I'm saying. We're talking about you in you have a room. You're gonna
If I'm at work,
yeah, man, what, you can't tame yourself?
nah, I'm
Fucking
finna.
KJ.
I'm finna.
I had sex at work a couple of times to the fact that I felt like it was my room, and I called myself beating off at work.
I would get off at work. I'll take the roads to work.
Fuck.
So you the Pornhubs. I always say, where do these
Yeah.
girls live?
I had my own
That's
office.
how
She the one that's in her car.
Yeah.
On break?
On Pornhub. I got it on the steering wheel.
The whole time, my whole life,
I'm not letting you off the hook talking about
I've been looking for you my whole life.
when you going to you just going to rip one off at work.
I had an office.
If I'm sitting in the car and you in the stove, and you know,
Wait.
I'm gonna rip it off while
There's two things happening right now.
It's fun. She in the stove.
I'm getting comedy and I'm
And
getting.
he just closing the door to his office, shut the
I'm
blinds.
coming here.
Don't
Hold
do
on,
not
my call.
disturb. Hold the
Hold
call.
on my call.
Conference call.
Push that meeting back a little. First of all, you look freaky, motherfuckers, because I thought I was a freak. Y'all can't control yourselves. Y'all get off these people clock. We pay y'all for a service. You got the nerve to.
that do matter on my
Oh, no, your
break.
break is your own person. Is it on your break?
Oh no, you gonna pay me for this?
That's the name of it. Oh, you gonna pay me?
I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna wait till my lunch is over with. I'm gonna punch in and do it.
Wait, not like recently, but years before, I did have to go in the room and like, and after like in the building.
It's adrenaline, man. It's a
Yeah.
rush.
It's like when the rush take over you, like you just gotta.
It's a glorious nut.
This is
Yeah.
why I love her answer when I say, Joe. Women never show this side just in general, but I'm being semi-serious when I be looking at them girls on Pornhub and shit. You be like, what? Like, you will see that little face like that, and I'll be like, I wonder if it's a girl in my life or in the city that I'm 6 degrees separated that would do this wild ass shit that I'm literally watching. Like,
More girls than you think.
I want them to tell me.
You gotta bring it out of
You
them.
gotta bring it out.
More
We ain't
girls.
gonna just be like, yo, we're wild freaks.
Shit. Just tell me on what to say. Support the content.
You just gotta ask that question. What's the craziest place you ever like to
Masturbated?
Yeah.
Women, I thought.
Always say,
I'm
you
gonna
always
ask
ask
that
them get head. Because women love to give head. Get head. So, square up. You ever had a man, you said women love
What
to
did you ever had a man do what?
eat your pussy in the car.
That one what you finna
That's
say.
all I was gonna say.
That one what you finna
That's
say.
it.
You finna say eat your ass. Can't help yourself. Take it all the way. Just go all the way in. Fuck
Hey.
it. You ever ate your ass? Just eat the
I
pussy.
do ask that question.
You do?
A lot of women are afraid to answer that question because they think that it makes them look too nasty or freaky.
What?
If they like their ass ate and shit.
You want this?
Not afraid, just a little leery. Or they be like, I'm into it, baby.
Uh,
A lot of women are into it.
you can eat my ass if you want to.
But
I don't know.
You don't
can
have
eat
to,
my
though.
ass. You don't have to.
that's
You can eat my. You gotta eat. You know,
pussy
eat
is
my
that.
pussy, but my ass is an option if you want to do it or not.
It's like
You
a
see
side,
that?
like a side mission on Grand Theft Auto.
There's a friendly that
Side
like,
mission.
that makes everybody
It's like the main
comfortable.
mission. It's
You
side
don't have to ask me, yay or nay. I'm not gonna get mad if you don't, But if you happen to go back there, then
Who y'all want to ask you? Did you hear the podcast? The scary movie scenario. What would you do?
Yeah, and he did say, I'm glad you brought it up.
Real quick, don't remember this. When you said explosion at did I say GTA 5 stars?
No, I put the 5
Oh,
stars.
okay.
But y'all did when that motherfucker said,
The gas station.
I want this gas station to say explode. I'm like, my mind did the thing to do so. Everybody gotta die. They got
that's
which is
your point.
that's dark humor. And I love. You didn't see part 2? I see.
No.
It was 2 parts.
It's
to
on
it.
a cop flip.
And that was all you saw.
Yeah,
it was a part 2.
Right?
To the back of the alley.
I saw the man running by with a bloody head.
Oh, so yeah, that's part 2. And you saw him swing on the guy that was filming him.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that's how it ended.
Okay, I gotta
That's
see
what
the
he
second
said.
part, but
Um,
go ahead with what you should say.
Yeah, Hideo said, like, we in a dark house, and I had intruders, like, I was with him, and he kept it over, like, I'm gonna say this, when you got a gun and shit, I'm all what the rap songs of these summer.
John Wick.
I'm John Wick, whatever.
John Wick.
That meme is hilarious. In the dark, if I intruders, like, I'm not doing the party, like, hey,
I genuinely lost it on the pod, and when I listened back to the pod, that motherfucker say, I forgot it was dark. I gotta let motherfuckers know somebody in here. Hey, somebody in this motherfucker. I can really genuinely see somebody doing that. Who just scared.
When
You don't know nothing to do but just.
when that motherfucker say,
You want neighbors and everybody to know what's going on.
Hey, wake up, motherfucker.
that motherfucker said,
Hey.
when he was like, yeah, you shot that shit, we got blinks too. I saw her run, I was like, okay, because he was like, holy tough ass. He was right. When they asked, when they asked, in my house confident and not scared of the bullets I just shot, then I realized I'm a mere mortal now. Like, y'all not even scared that I let out shot. Like this. Now, what I'm not gonna do, he did turn into a white boy and white girl. Why did he run back upstairs? I'm running for the door. I want to die in the doorway. You gonna kill me? It needs to be, because you know
upstairs, that's what the
I know
kids
they can, but you're not catching my drift. They had said now they should have been down.
So you leave me a
I gotta go to the door.
Wow.
To go get help. I would love to get help.
Help! Wake up,
My
man!
kids are there.
Somebody in there shooting.
That nigga, why you ain't in there? Where your kids at? They in there, motherfucker.
You in the suburbs, I would just run out. That's what I would run outside and take my firearm and just fire off like
I
6
gonna
shots.
wake up the whole
Hell yeah, what
The entire police force out here.
coming. The 6 cops they got and shit.
Well, be more than 6 that motherfucking day.
No.
You're going to look for the intruder in your home.
Yeah, I'm gonna be semi-sure and say, you gonna wake up the person you next to. I wouldn't have woke up the kids. But if I hear noise in my house, I'm going at it with the intent to kill you.
Okay.
Cause I say, when you
Not
get
whoop his ass like Ricky Smith.
Ain't no whooping.
Friday after next.
You're gonna die. Yeah, you slammed. You should have had a gun, and that's it would have been quick. Ain't no slave would have died. The end. Goddamn it. If you in my house in violation, if you ever had your car broken into or just something, so it's a vulnerable, dirty feeling, and I'm annoyed. Much like a mouse being in my house, where I feel like it's never gonna be the same now. You being in my house, you pull my whole card, yo. I always say when I get in scenarios, if I ever gotta do some violence or thinking, I'll be like, the reason why I gotta do this, and the Leos, you say toxic, think clearer than me, he gonna think I'll be like, I'm never gonna feel normal letting you get away with what you thought you could do to me. If you cut me off, I'll be like, I can let this go. I'm like, why did you think that you could wake up and do this to me? I'm questioning me now. So you coming in my house, it ain't no, hey, what you doing? You knew you weren't supposed to be in this motherfucker anyway. Why am I asking you what you doing in here for? I hope the only thing I say is like, who you want me to call? Your family or the ambulance? I'm finna kill you. I'm gonna give you one. Now remember,
Bitch, you got me fucked up.
all that. Now I talk too damn much, he to kill me. But if I ever see somebody in my crib, I gotta kill you. Because if I don't, I ain't the most, I'm not shooting you to live. I'm always saying you gonna come back. I don't want nobody to come back. That's why I say when we be talking about
what if they was in your crib, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they was bloody, like laying there dead almost already.
Okay.
You gonna still you gonna
That's
still
a different
shoot somebody?
scenario.
I wanna believe, but I'm gonna be like, man, this could be a fucking setup. We from Chicago. I don't trust nothing. Like, how did you get in here? How did this happen to you? How did this happen to you?
Bleeding all over my motherfucker.
He pointed to the nigga. I'm like, that's the nigga that shot you. You ain't in my house, motherfucker. You is. How they say? I want to know. Like, no, you gonna bleed the fuck out because I think this is a setup. Don't come in my. I'm that nigga. Like, I stopped this. I used to be the guy when girls get their ass whooped in traffic. I want to be hero. Y'all, they could be fine without like, excuse me. I'ma cut through them. The last time I wanted to have a girl, I was on 95th and Stony Island at Buddy Bear Car Wash.
It's a terrible car wash.
It is.
Scratch the shit out of there.
Dude was beating the fuck. This the fuck. You know when a motherfucker driving and you getting brake, but you said go. He was pushing. She was punching. Punching. It was like, burr, burr, and she was like. All I know, and that's why I love women, because like I pray, she just got out. She done put the car apart, she got out and walked across the street, and my good hard ass was walking toward it, and I was like, fuck you for the hell, I'm like, you ain't fuck out. Dude that's had that kind of U-turn, animated ass. Boop. And took her somewhere, and I never seen her again.
Oh, she's alive.
I don't know that. Why you with him? That my concern.
No, me and my friend, we at Sharp. We trying to get some, but on the way there, we see, oh dude, he driving, but he banging on a girl in the back. Like, I'm talking about whipping a banging on my. So me and my girl like, damn, look at that shit. It so happened that they came into where we was getting some food at, so he we trying not to look. So, but we get out, we order the food. He's still banging. They get out the car. I'm talking about bop, bop, bop. I'm talking about she's little though. You know how I was little, like I'm 25, right?
Yes, ma'am.
She falling on the car too, cause he hit him like she was a nigga, like but she getting back up.
Hey.
He choked her out on the car, like choked her out, like foot went up. You know how you.
Do what?
Oh my God. Like we like, dang, slammed on the hook.
And nobody's stopping me.
So we like, dang, nah, we ordered our food. So after we
But you don't know what she did. She
right,
was from this problem.
right.
I know.
So
It's
after
not justified. Sorry, you don't. No woman should be beat.
Nah, but the
fuck is
dude
wrong
that was
with
in the
shit?
passenger seat was like, nah, they always do that shit.
Look.
Cause we like, dang, we walked out there like, dang, you alright? Well, you need some. So she said something smart. We like, oh, fuck you then, bitch.
Help me.
The passenger dude was like, oh, they do this shit every day.
Some
So-
people get numb to it.
Nah, he tell
Let's go again.
her to
I'm
get in
fighting.
the car. So we parked right next to them though too. We on the though. We watch everything. He tell her to get in the car. She He boom, bang in the car, boom. Then he get in the car, he bah, bah, bah. I'm like, no, like he really slanging her like out.
I can't.
She started shaking, so then he choked her out, like her leg, she shaking again. I'm like, oh, so we watching it. Then he got out, closed the door, got in the driver's seat. Then she woke up a little bit after that, you know, and set up, and they pulled off, and they was on.
And that should be the last thing you give them.
Man,
About a person that don't let them
don't
lie.
lie me like that, nigga. The fuck?
Girls want to take an ass beating too.
Yeah, I don't want to though. I'll whoop your ass though, but I don't want to take no ass. I'm too good to take an ass whooping. Don't hit me.
Your thoughts on snowfall?
Oh yeah, man.
You gave ours, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Greed or
the greed of selfish. The day will be spent for me. I be in spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like that wasn't who he was. So I get it. Like I do applaud them that they finale wasn't cheesy like Powers was.
Mm-hmm.
Since that's gonna always be what they compare it to. And Franklin's story is like you said, Devin, like it kind of represent the niggas winos and shit in the corner. We don't know who they used to be.
Mm-hmm.
We just know them as that's the drunk. And whole time you know like it put me in the mind why it was such a good finale. Niggas that was older than me, like, hey, quit playing with him. They know a story that I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then when you get older, like, y'all might see the little bone, whatever, and you start to put two together, like, they don't know, like, if you was in the green, it's certain hypes that you couldn't play with, but you don't know why. But now it makes me think, what if this was a Franklin back then? And even though he ain't that no more, he still got respect that you can't play with him. So, like, that's what made it so real. The yo-yo shit. They have the fine black. Everybody said, I was like, how could you not laugh? The, what was fucking D-Ray, the nigga he played? Peaches.
Yeah.
That scene, like, I was mad that he killed the little locksmith guy. I thought he was just gonna be like,
He had to.
I'm at rock bottom. Like, I don't have to kill you.
You got to.
You gonna tell this.
Yeah, I can't risk that.
You at rock bottom, and I know this like TV word shit, but it's like, he don't matter. You not even from around here. They're never gonna come. It's two hypes that died in this bitch. We're not even investigating. Antonio who left that person dead on the floor. Hey, drag his ass up out of it. Ain't no investigation. That's how I think the Peaches scene would have been. So he had to kill dude. But I ain't gonna get hung up on that. I don't like the mother, like at all. How they don't feel like she, for whatever lesson she was trying to teach, she was selfish to kill Teddy, knowing that your son finna get what he wanted.
What he deserves.
What he deserved.
What he earned.
He negotiated down, goddammit. Dale also said, when I say I rewind that part, he was like, what the fuck? I shot him 2 times and then got rid of the body. I rewinded that part so many times because she had that glimmer of hope and you said the acting was terrific. Mm-hmm. I'm like, because we never seen the body. I'm like, did he kill this nigga? We don't know. Mm-hmm. But it came full circle. Like, you motherfuckers benefited off this nigga, Frankie. Like, I know a lot of people, that's her name, right, Frank? I messed up Louis. Yeah, Louis. I call her Frank, sorry. Long story short, like everybody that wasn't there for him in the end, I ain't feel Leon gets a G pass. Like they'll say, like, nigga, I'm not gonna give you my last $3 million. Are you fucking crazy? You owe me $500 right now. I'll put you on, but as soon as you say I'm gonna take it, you cut off. Like, I'm never forgetting that. And you lucky you leaving up out this bitch, breathing. Him trying to come back and like that, you can't save Franklin at that point. Mm-hmm. So it went out the perfect way. Like, you can't help him.
I can't wait until Snowfall gets the deep dives that shows like Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad,
I know,
is one of the greatest
shows
ever made, and the way that it has such a cult following to the point where people actually sit down and break down the color scheme from season 1 to the last season and what that means to a person's psyche and how it matches this man Heisenberg from his transformation from what he started at to where he finished. Like, I hope Snowfall gets that. It's starting to get it now to where they saying $12,000 is what he paid for the first brick that he ever got.
That's wrong.
That liquor store, that's what liquor store they used to work at. I think like the $20, that's what somebody asked him for $20. And like the first show, it's like a whole bunch of things is like connected back together and showing you, you know what I'm saying, like it's piecing it back on some MCU shit or whatever. So it's like, I do think, like I said last time, if you watch Snowfall in its entirety, the way I think people should watch Power in its entirety, binge watch it, I think you will get a very different view of it. Like, we think it's a great show, but if you rewatch that shit, there's a bunch of shit that you don't even remember. Yeah. I don't remember Kevin's death. I don't remember the dude when I remember because I seen this picture, but the dude when they brought him in, they was like, they showed the picture like he would have got that $73 million out of 10.
You remember him?
That fucked the dude in the room.
Yeah.
Like, I remember it, but you remember it when they talk about it.
Exactly.
I don't remember. I just remember the name.
Yeah, man boy. His first introduction to Louis. His death. How old girl was when Franklin got shot and he was crippled for a whole season. The girl he was with that set him up and then he killed man boy in her crib. Like, it's a lot of shit that happened that you don't really remember once you get to season 6, 7 years down the line and you done forgot and you done hated the show because they brought a type of LSD in one season.
Which spared me.
You're right. So it's like, I do think Snowfall is a great fucking show.
Oh yeah,
and
man,
I think that it should go down as put it in with the Sopranos,
Wire.
The Wires, all that shit. Like, certain shows though, like The Wire and Breaking Bad, that level of storytelling and that level of attention to detail is
I'm gonna start binging it tomorrow.
It's hard to watch, and you gonna watch it. Like, Jesse and Heisenberg, like, y'all both should watch that shit. Is cold.
No, I'm
The
gonna watch
way y'all
that.
feel
I don't
about-
need to be convinced.
The way I feel about what's that shit called?
Game of Thrones. It's Breaking Bad.
That's how good Breaking Bad is.
So I'm gonna say this.
And Better Call Saul.
And Camino, the movie, and El Camino.
That shit was trash. Don't watch that.
But it's connected, right?
It is, but it's not.
I got to.
It's,
If it's in it, I'm in it.
watch it last year. You gotta watch that shit. It's some shit. It's clickbait. El Camino is clickbait to me.
I'm gonna watch.
You could do it.
It's all together, but
I watched something that was trash this week. Did y'all watch the Power Rangers?
I did not yet. I'm gonna watch it though.
It's fucking
What's your
terrible.
I gotta watch it though, because it's the original motherfucker.
And it's terrible. I fell asleep on it 3 times.
Why is it terrible, though? Can I ruin it for you if I'm
No, I don't want you to.
I'm not gonna ruin it. Do you get why when I said like these fat motherfuckers, why you gonna make them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I got it. We gotta ruin it for me.
Yeah, I want to watch it. Like, I didn't know it was already out.
I don't understand the way that you went for it.
I'm gonna watch it. As I say,
You gonna watch it 2 years from now?
no, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it tomorrow. Like, was it like an hour and 30 minutes?
It's like an hour.
Yeah, it's like an
54 minutes.
Wait, it better not be the 50. So it was an
It was
episode.
like an
It's an
Yeah.
episode, yeah.
They got the cast back together
The Black
without
Ranger.
Tommy
And the Yellow Ranger, she died for real.
in real life.
Yeah.
I got to. I went to the movies.
The
to see
black
him.
one, his hair's received terrible.
I'd like to ask you guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo gave a great speech after he lost, and it was about failure. And they was asking him, was it season of failure? He said he didn't think it was a failure. It's steps to being great. What do you guys look at in terms of what is failure in your eyes? Like, in terms of, not even in sports, but just in terms of life. How do you guys rate failure in your life, like year to year? Like, do you rate it as, if I don't get the promotion that I'm supposed to get, or if I don't make a certain amount of money, or if I don't put myself in certain positions, like, what is failure looked at in you guys' eyes? Or do you guys base it off year to year? Do you guys base it off of your peers, or what other people have, and what you don't have? Like, how do you guys, in terms of base failure off of?
Start with KJ. Gotta give you some mic time. What do you deem failure to be at this point in your life?
Failure to me is somebody that's not trying to do anything
So it'll be
better-
about you.
To better about my.
So what would, for you, what would failure be to you, not in general?
Right now for myself.
Yeah, at this age, at this point in your life. It could be career, love, motherhood, some shit like that. What would be deemed as failure?
Not succeeding in career-wise and my business.
Okay.
That would be-
And you put that pressure on yourself though, right? So don't you kind of dictate what if you doing
How do you gauge failure?
yeah, when it's all on you anyway.
My failure is not if I don't set a goal. If I set a goal, I need to try to reach one of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can give myself time.
If you set 5 goals in a year and you only obtain 3, is your year a failure?
Not necessarily because 9 out of 10 I probably am working on them too, but they're not together all the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say it's a failure. Now, if I'm not trying to do nothing about my goals, even though I set them, then that's failure to me. Or going backwards. Now, that's, oh God. That's failure to me. Going backwards is like, what the fuck is you doing? Or even just knowing that, oh my God, I ain't got no money. Or your job, you know you ain't getting no money at your job. Why wouldn't you try to better yourself so you can get a better job?
Mm-hmm.
You know, more money, and then you know you need more money. And I know everybody say, oh my God, let's not worry about the money, but you have to. Your rent is,
Dude,
come on now, you feel me?
I feel like my version of failure would be some love shit. Cause I envy people like KJ who like, you know this y'all don't pay, you should do something about it. When Dale said on y'all last show, he was like, $200,000, I'ma tell you I'm gonna do something, but I'm not. I'ma just watch myself not do it. That was the realest shit in the world. I laugh because that's what motherfuckers think like, I'm gonna get this money now, I got time to focus. People like you are rare. You're gonna really do it. What me like, I should do better. I'm just not. It takes too much work to do better, and I hate it. And my failure kind of bleeds over to fatherhood now. Mm-hmm. I will not let my son think like this or be like this. We will square up if I see he a slacker. Because I'm like, you're going to get left behind. And that's to just exist. I'm playing it off. To just exist is failing at life. And a lot of people don't want to have that mirror conversation. Mm-hmm. But my personal one will be like love. Like, if I don't get married,
do you set goals for yourself?
Yeah, like, I failed my goals. Like, I told myself, if you ain't married by 35, nigga, it's over. 40, it's over. Like, I make the joke and I'm saying to Tanya, I don't want to have an old ass wedding. Mm-hmm. Well, it's like, when you look at them pictures, like, damn, we was old as hell. It don't look young and live.
No, I ain't never set that goal. Like, I want to be married at this.
And that's fair. Like, how I'm intrigued by you saying, this job won't pay enough, I'm finna get another. My mind don't even know how you do that. You don't understand in my mind, like, if it don't happen at a certain age.
If it take the certification, well, it take me going to school real quick to get some more money. Let me do that real quick. And if I get the money to do it, I'm finna go to school real quick, and then let me get this position to someone, let me get this job.
That's why I love the black woman, because y'all, I will say, most black women I know, whatever bad rap they get, they ask to go take a course, a class, and that. It don't matter what age if they think it could better them. Get your ass out my face. And look, I'm the boyfriend that she gonna cheat on. Cause she gonna come like, you should do something like, bitch, I ain't been to school in 20 years. I'm not going to
I hate school. I hate it. And then you know what? Cause my son, like I said, my son is, I ain't never thought, he didn't want to go to college, but then at the end, he wanted to go to college. He finished high school early scholarship, boom. He went straight to college, but after that, he doing good too. He go to summer school.
So he got that drive from you though.
What? Because I don't like school. I would not go to summer school.
Yours is the
but
opposite
I'm ready
though.
to get up out of there. I'm ready for the world. I'm ready.
He
trying to get
that shit raw, man.
So he wanted to hurry up and get it over with.
I tell people, if you have drive and determination, that if you think you don't got a gift from God, that is one. Because I'm a toot my horn one time for the one time. If I had drive and determination, I would have created podcasts. I would have created that. I think about the shit. I be like, hey, Joe, I used to think about shit like that. But I'm not that man. You start telling me like, man, I ain't going. And I'm looking at shit that I would have got done. Just like,
do you consider that failure?
It's 100% failure.
That you feel like that you probably could have succeeded at that you didn't go for?
Man, that's the definition of failure. Like when you know you was the honor roll kid or had potential, quote unquote, and you just live a normal life, to circle back to what I'm saying, and just be existing, how could it be a win? Like you could say, I got my health and I'm enjoying fresh air and living day. No, living paycheck to paycheck is a fucking failure. I'm sorry, that sums it up. And I ain't even know the term, motherfucker, because it is deep in roots of
80% of America.
Working a lot is a
fucking failure.
What the fuck you mean?
Dayo?
like being a hard worker. Like, no, I'm not saying like being a hard worker, like, go to work and do your job. No, I mean like being like a dedicated, like go to work 7 days a week, 12 hours to 16 hours. That's too fucking much to me.
That's a failure.
Fuck that shit. I work like 3 days a week, 12 hours. I make good money, you know me, brother. I work 3 to 4 weeks.
I have heard that there are people that subscribe to that type of thinking and that type of lifestyle, and I don't think that I've learned that it's not necessarily right just because you may think differently or feel differently than them to walk around and belittle whatever profession that they chose or was paying their bills. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, no matter if they are a park attendant making whatever they make, a Uber driver, a taxi driver, like
they making money.
this job is still providing for their lifestyle, their family, and whatever. So it's like, and I've been trying to tell like,
money, that's fine as hell. Stop it.
I've been trying to tell like some of the young people that I work with is like, even if this is not your last stop, it's just your first one. Yeah. Don't make whoever this last stop is, don't belittle them and make them feel like they have not a success in life because they work at a certain job.
And you could work at that job too.
Yeah,
so
it's like
don't do that.
If you know somebody that's a car pusher,
that they in, and then you can be in a position, in a lower position, and wish that you was in a position because and then you're gonna be like, dang, I would just.
Yeah, humble yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was
humble, like, period.
Yeah.
What's failure to you?
I think it's hard to gauge. I think it's the position that you're in. I think they kind of covered it. It's where you look at like decisions you've made that put you in a position that you could have bettered yourself. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really want to categorize it as failure. You can I'll put it to like parenting. Sometimes you can feel like you failed as a parent. You know what I'm saying? Based upon the turnout of your child. So I'll say that. Like, but I don't have anything where I would say, damn, I'm a failure. I'm just trying to give you examples of things that I would question myself into saying, well, maybe I failed at that. Maybe I need to do better. I use parenting. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I should have been more emotionally attached, or maybe I should have, you know what I'm saying, been more vocal. You know what I'm saying? I feel that.
Before it slipped my mind, because y'all got kids. You ain't got kids.
Yeah.
Y'all got kids. And, I mean, what you, see, I'm high.
Being a failure.
Yeah. I'm high. I just
This is hilarious.
I was saying like that, like with kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe I could have done more.
Oh, okay.
I'm a failure.
Maybe I could have done more. Do you feel like, have you ever asked your kid, do you think that you would ever ask your kid that question?
That could you have done
feel
more?
like that I, as a parent, could have done more? Do you think that I could have done anything different? Would you ask your kids that?
I ask my son that shit now. Like, I give him a quick evaluation. I catch him my mind. Like, is there anything I could be doing that would make you feel like I'm doing a better job? And it put them in that awkward position because it shows how good of a parent you are. Because your kid gonna get uncomfortable with that. I know with some kids that
My
if they
son-
daddy ass or shit, hell yeah, nigga, I got a couple things you be like, damn, I should
My
have.
son is not. See, the relationship I have with my son is so cool. He's not uncomfortable with those type of questions
That's what's up.
because my communication with him is so open and so raw. Like and
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I think it'll forever be different if my mama asks me something than my daddy asks me something, and it may be that way with daughter or mama. So if you put my mother who asked me that, I probably would be it'll be guard down moment. Me picturing my daddy as I'm like, this nigga probably already in his head. I'ma spare him. Cause remember, his scenario different cause he lived with his kids. Mine always I carry the weight of I'm the part-time parent cause I don't live with you. Mm-hmm. So that's a pressure my envy, sticking with your topic of failure. Me not having my family is a forever failure because I didn't want kids. And I've been speaking from my life the whole time when I told you about the cards and shit. Mm-hmm. I should have did more to keep my child's mother. But my male ego is
my son's father said it all the time.
Men sin with shit that women could never understand unless they want to break it down. To give a person a baby on some real noble shit, whatever religion you believe in or however you was raised, you know that's your responsibility. You want to be there. You should do everything to keep it. When you fumble your first child's mother, no knocks to the other child's mother. The first one, the design of the world is to stay with the motherfucker that gave you your kid. Mm-hmm. However you ended up on the outside of that relationship, outside of you telling me she was just a whoremonger bitch, you failed. And it ain't even a fault. She got driven to it. If you not with your first original family, you failed already to me. You gonna live, and like how she said, I might not be I'm working on it, but I never see myself as anything but a failure if I go have a nuclear family, live out that dream somewhere with somebody else. That's a lot. That's another reason why, on some commitment shit, my son had to get to a certain age. As much as I had two things working against me. Mm-hmm. I wanted to be married by a certain age, but I don't want to be with a woman who got smaller kid, and I find myself living the life I live with my son with them. That's why I go for women who have older kids, who don't want kids, shit like that. And it's because it's some psychological shit that I never would even say it out loud if you don't go down this path. But I just tell women I don't like to fuck with girls with kids. But then I become Dale where they think I'm bashing. No, baby, it's some psychological shit with me. Your kids might be perfect, amazing.
I wanna fuck with a nigga. You at least it'll be so cool if you don't have any kids, but not really, because that means you might want kids, and I know I want a motherfucking kid, so I ain't even gonna try to fuck with you.
And that's fair. That's how most.
If you got kids, and that means you already got kids. Yay.
Right.
I got a kid, so you know how it is with kids already.
Right.
You got that understood.
Yes.
And fuck.
That's what most males do. I know y'all felt that pressure. I always used to aim for girls with no kids, but then I'm like, damn, how the fuck I'm gonna convince her not to have one? She can always throw it in my face that I got one. So I knew the two young ladies that I pursued after my child's mother, I would have to have that talk with myself. And with one, it got so further along that I froze up. She man, I ain't gonna force it on you, but I want kids. And I'm like, damn, I really like this motherfucking girl, Joe. And I thought about it, trying to convince myself, and I was like, I can't have no daughter, Joe. And I just know the next time I lay that.
Please, Lord. Because my baby daddy was my first. And
you didn't want to do it at all.
And I want to get pregnant. I was like, I should have kept it going. Why you waiting to tell me? And I was like, please, Lord, don't give me no girl. Boy, please, don't give me no girl.
That's crazy to me when a woman don't want a daughter. You be like, you know something
I know.
that me and him don't know. For when a woman don't want to bring another woman, we don't want daughters, and he got 2, but shit, he got 3. Goddamn it. His experiences, I'm never gonna even let him talk to me. This is my best friend. I don't want to know what it's like to raise a daughter. Call me when you need that extra
I
handgun.
just think that my daughter would be like me, and you know. But
I'm
my
biased.
son is so opposite of me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I love the way he is, and I'm glad he just quiet.
Yeah, it seems like you got
He
the
is
perfect
zen.
child.
You know, he is the calm storm. Like seriously, that is the when I be like, Rob, I'll kill you, bitch, you pussy. He be like, no, zen down.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
He the opposite, and that's intriguing to watch as a fucking parent.
And then I'll be like, why can't I explode? She made me mad. And he be like, because why?
He say that with the generation when he talked about the Fresh Prince. That's why, like, even though they all had a problem, they so different. Like, they not so wound tight, and the world is fucking ending. They have these perspectives that you like. I'm grown as hell, and I was brought up on rage, and like they on some hippie shit. But if you look at it like time just repeats, as history repeats. That's like these other kids, like nothing bothers them, and why get the energy? As she say, like that shit. Rob was saying, if you watching that shit as a parent, and you not intrigued or impressed by that, or evaluating your kid, is it things that I can do to be better?
That's your
You
son.
tripping, Joe.
That's your son, because I'm
The opposite.
But he calms me down. Like I try not to. I try to improve my attitude. Like you know my driving rate. I be like, bitch, I kill you on the street, G. Stop. And my he be like, but why? They can't hear you through the window. You know.
Give me a dose of reality.
You and your spouse break up. What's the time frame that you give them before you start posting your new relationship on social media, if you guys still follow each other?
Oh, that's interesting.
I'm not posting it.
And
at all.
on the flip
What do you mean
side,
I'm not posting them at all? What do you mean?
No, I'm a post.
if you're the other guy, so you date a woman or a
Man,
man,
don't post me.
if you date a woman or a man, and they just broke up with someone, and they will post you because they just broke up with someone, how do you feel? So, those are 2 questions.
No, I like that. One, the moratorium, like, I ain't finna make you drag it out. Like, if it was a bad breakup and I caused the breakup, the respect I'ma have is to, like, not post off top. And I'm a motherfucker, like, I try to levy out justice against myself. I'll probably wait for her to do it first to know now, okay, fair game. And I'm probably not even gonna post how I know I normally post. I'ma just, this my, I ain't gonna even say new girl, like I'm a transitioner. When I think about like any relationship I had through social media, and we don't even think about this shit, but you should, like, people that you don't care about or someone do, they're watching everything and they know your timeline. So like, if a motherfucker know I was with a certain girl, if you don't see me post that girl no more, don't find out what I'm gonna do to you if you ask what she had. Keep watching the movie that you've been watching. Piece it together off mic. Okay, remember, I'm Franklin. I don't get to know that you think I'm a crackhead with one red eye and shit. I don't need to know that part, but
Alcoholic.
I keep saying that shit. He defending that shit. He done 2 shows in a row. I'ma just post a new girl, and it's gonna be an icebreaker, some shit like us at the show, because you know that's what I do. So I'm a whole motherfucker start to see he ain't posting that other girl no more. But don't get the courage to ask me, what's so-and-so? Don't be that guy. Damn sure don't be that girl. On the other side of your question, I'm gonna feel away instantly. Like, why? Come on, put this on your page. Like, and if
It's
you
too soon.
she can't tell me that because if it's too soon for that, how do we get to this far? I could be.
Because social media not that big of a deal. Why you gotta be on my page?
No, that's something that shows me that you care about me. I'm on your page.
Not necessarily.
I feel you can take that 1990s shit on. All that, but we in private life. No.
We are in the private life.
And I hear that.
You ain't gotta be on my page. Nobody gotta know my every move.
But see,
Social media don't define love.
now I'ma say, if you kept that energy, I won't be talking about the bitch that was on your page, the bitch ass nigga that was on your page. How? What mumbo jumbo you told him?
Mumbo jumbo.
Fucking to shoot him off your page. It must didn't work because I see him. Oh, let me look up babe, and he the profile picture. Well, in a relationship, why? Who you in a relationship with? Because it ain't me. I ain't even know the babe.
I'm just changing shit.
Man, change that shit too. With Antonio Reed, motherfucker. I'm here, motherfucker.
I'm in a private life.
I need to be seen. Now, I'ma keep it like
I
how
want
we did.
people to feel like we together, but I'm single.
Man, we gonna keep this shit like we did as kids. If you ain't gonna put me on my page, I'm not putting you on mine. If you ain't gonna do me, I ain't gonna do you. And if you old enough, you know what the fuck that mean.
Like I want the world to feel like he wants the world to feel.
I like that innuendo. So that was funny as hell.
Dale, what's your time frame?
It don't matter to me. But in my time frame is if I'm not with her, I'm probably not following her no more. Because I don't want to see it. That's torturing yourself.
So, so automatically
Off the page she goes.
Yeah, she gotta go until I'm able to cope with.
I'll be hurt.
Until I'm able to cope
Then
with.
give me some time. Don't fucking delete me right away. Nigga,
Nah.
I'll kill you. I'm showing up at no door. Like,
Nah.
you really think it's really over?
Nah.
You deleted me.
How did
No,
we
I
get
know
here?
that. When I know it's over, if it's still a slight hope, then we still on
Nah,
something.
cause
That's a
you
different
said
question.
like, boom, soon as you argue, boom, bitch, delete.
Now you did say as soon as it's over, I'm deleting.
That means it's over. I'm thinking if it's over. There's no chance of us getting back together. It's a wrap. She deleted. But if it's just like we had an argument, we broke up. No, I'm not deleting her right away. No.
So
Now,
what if it's like the completely over? What like it might still be over, but you tired of waiting. So like he said, the question, you got somebody now. You want to post them, but y'all.
I don't want to post them. I don't do that post. But if she
What
wants me to post her,
You
What
want to do
if
it?
it's over, but you guys wind up still being friends? Like
that don't happen. That's what I'm saying. Like
it does.
they gotta
happen.
go. Not with me.
Okay.
You gotta go. Cause I can't be your friend.
That's
I can't be
wrong.
around you. Cause
Okay.
I'm still fighting with myself,
Yeah.
trying to act like it's something. No. You gone.
You can't.
That
So you
shit
can't.
cold,
So
man.
okay. So after a while, you can't detach that emotion and be friends with somebody.
That's what I'm gonna say. So once I'm able to cope with the fact
Right.
that we ain't together and I don't see you in that light no more, I can re-add you. We're not gonna be
What if
hanging
you
out.
still see me in that light, but what if you still see me in that light, but you? What if you still see me in that light, but we're friends? But we still know we see each other in that light, but we friends. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel your scenario was like in mine that's never gonna happen. Cause we not gonna be cool. Now, I'll tell you for a fact. Alright. So I had an ex, I was tight with their family. They reached out and was like, hey yeah, my family, they way gone. It's innocent. It's nothing.
Right.
It's nothing but it's like, hey, they said you can still speak and this the number. I never called. Cause I'm not even opening that door.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
cold blooded.
but I don't mean it
I
that
feel
way.
you,
So
though.
that's why I'm explaining it because it'll
That's
come off
wrong.
like I'm just like, fuck them.
But
That's
they
not
don't
what it
know.
is.
You don't tell them.
I'm not obligated to tell
Nah,
you.
you definitely not.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Definitely not. You're not.
that, like
I reached out.
they need to know that. Well, I'm like, well,
You can tell me.
I'm gonna reach out and talk to you about what?
Right.
You wanna know how
I'm
I'm
not gonna
feeling?
be
Like,
like, no, I'm not gonna be used. So the courtesy,
Why would I
like,
tell you though?
Find
cause when you
Instagram.
don't call
Find me on
right.
Instagram and like a couple pictures.
Right.
I like
What
yours.
about write you on
You
this?
can.
You gonna
I'll be like, what's up?
You
Yeah.
look good.
I'm like, man, I sent the
Thanks.
number through.
This the relative. This ain't the ex.
Oh,
This
you
a
look
family.
good. Thanks.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. I'll be like, yeah, I'm doing well.
Shit.
I got
Give me a call
X
when you
amount
get
of
a
kids.
chance.
I got you.
And
I'm
you
not
never
gonna
know
do it.
call.
I don't do it to family
Right.
members.
That's how I be
Friends. I'm like, I'm not gonna call you because
Right.
that's
I
just
know
me.
you. So if you were still conversing through social media, I thought you like they can't even talk to me, and it ain't being bogus. But
in
I
the
got no
moment
time.
until I'm able to cope with the fact that I've moved on.
Right.
Now I can do it.
Okay.
Because I don't want to. I
And
already
people
know.
understand it too.
That's what that is. So I'm like, I don't want to see you having fun. I don't want to see you moving on because that's pain.
It is.
So why are you putting yourself through that by just
I'll
click on
delete
there and
you.
look? You gonna get
I'll
clicked.
delete you and get in my little junk rages and then try to go on your page and see if you having fun and then get more depressed. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God, he having fun.
I can't bring myself to delete nobody.
I'm gonna delete
So I'm not gonna want to see it. I'm gonna be
delete you
mad
and
as.
block you, unblock you.
I ain't never
unblock
blocked
you,
nobody,
unblock
like-
you.
I'm blocking you for my own sanity. Not
And you
because
would-
I hate you.
Once again, this will make you level-headed. Me, I'm like, I'm gonna continue to care about you, like how you saying, like the friendship role. And I
That's
believe
after
you was
time. That's after time.
No, I will want, like, I'm a weird motherfucker. Like, once I loved you, Joe, I can't just not care about you. So if it get denigrated to a friendship or whatever by default, I'm taking it, but not the happy way you think.
It depends
It's like, I
on
just
how
want to
y'all
know
break
you
up,
good, true. And I'm doing the man thing that I do. I pretty much think in the scenario, I caused why we broke up. Now, if you did it, I might be sounding like my own,
Yeah,
like,
you
bitch,
would.
you hurt me. Like,
Yeah.
but then again,
Because y'all niggas be in y'all feelings more than
but wait,
y'all
wait.
but her.
I'm gonna say this again. No matter how much you hurt me, if I cared about you living in Chicago, I'm gonna be cheesy. Bitches die too. I wanna have some kind of tie.
Whoa! You don't kill me.
No, I'm saying legal health firm don't discriminate, Devin. It's more women on that bitch than niggas. You like, damn, they killed 3 girls today. Like,
Yeah, they be, yeah.
that shit wild. So it's like, I don't ever want to cut ties. Like, I envy him. Like, he like, man, that shit dead. Me, I'm like, damn, I still feel this sense of responsibility or care for this. I just gotta know you alive in this bitch.
Well,
I definitely don't
I'm
want to
gonna
see the new
I'm gonna
boyfriend
cut
and
you out
shit.
and block you. Like, stop calling
Well, if
me.
you block me, my coolness is gonna be like, oh, that's what it is.
If they died,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be like, oh my God, I can't believe that happened. It'd probably be better for me because now I know that they not moving forward.
Right.
Daniel is woke.
I'm serious.
You serious?
I don't give a fuck about like, listen, man, y'all niggas kill me because this is the truth.
I don't want them
Like
to
the
die.
reason that I don't either, but if they did, I'm telling you, I'm probably not gonna be like, oh
They
my
not,
God,
Because they not in a relationship.
This was your ex.
Nobody's loving
this
you.
over.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all live together.
I don't give a fuck, like because it's pain. So I'm dealing with this shit. So like y'all still holding on to maybe possibility or like I care about you, so we friends. But this we not friends. We was friends. This was happening.
I agree.
So now I'm gonna go be happy with somebody else. How's a motherfucker? I know me too.
I'm done, man.
I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna sit up here and watch you be happy, but I'm gonna hold on and be like, well, yeah, I'm still here to support you too. So now she getting both ends of the spectrum. While you just suffering. You just sitting back watching her be happy, still holding on, trying to make her happy, but she ain't supporting you. It's a one-way street.
It is.
I'm hanging on to that friendship to make her happy. She ain't hanging on to make you happy.
What she is, though.
If she is, it's fucking rare.
But I'ma just say, like, I can't dispute none. You saying her, I got the Devin, what if. But it really boils down, I'm saying on it, like, I just don't want to find out you died. Like, I haven't talked about this. Somebody I genuinely care for was on legal health firm. I didn't recognize the picture until somebody shared it. And I went back and like, damn, Joe, I have no way to know how to get to the funeral. Because I don't,
Why would you want to go to the funeral though?
because I cared about this person.
Okay,
No, I'm saying,
from
one,
afar, show your motherfucking appreciation.
Damn.
I don't know what the
You got
fuck
niggas you grew up with that you cared about, and they die, you be like, damn, that's fucked up.
Rest in peace.
But I'm not finna break my neck to go to the funeral.
I want to put my dick in boys.
Alright.
So if I put
That's
myself,
sexual.
yeah, it's a
Sexual relationship.
if I put my body part in yours, I have a different
So
connection.
every girl you fucked and y'all thought y'all had love,
You
you
gonna
gonna go to their funeral.
I'm gonna go to their funeral.
Okay.
Wow.
If
Feel the same.
come on, damn it, they'll never get us, Joe.
This guy,
Come on, man.
I'm gonna see Hammer. Let me pull it up.
Wait, do you know I died?
I'm in the front row with
If
T
I
and they
know
be
you
like,
died,
who's
okay.
body? I'll be like,
He cried his ass off.
she know who I was.
If you was an ex, I'm not okay. You died.
When an egg, you would come to an egg funeral?
Yeah, okay.
Hey, I'm telling, I'm like,
Rest in peace.
if y'all don't
Rest
clown
in
in my
peace.
funeral, I need you to fall out, talk more than 2 minutes. Cause if a girl I love, Devin, you know I'm one.
Rest in peace.
I'll be like,
from my house. While
I'm
smoking the blunt.
gonna
Like,
go
oh
on
my
down and let
God.
your little family. I'll be like, man, that pussy was good, Joe. Let me start off by saying that. I can't.
I'll be like, oh my God, he died. Rest in peace.
Y'all
Go on
some.
and go on about my fucking day.
No. I'm not gonna believe that you and Dale could just not have a feeling that somebody you was in love with is
Didn't I
dead.
just say,
You can have a feeling like that.
Why you not at the funeral?
I'm not
What the
going.
fuck
You
I'm
was
going to
with
the
me.
funeral?
So what? We not together no more. Your new nigga gonna be there. He gonna
Period.
console your
You
family.
can be there in the
No, fuck you.
What the fuck
You
I'm
said
going
fuck me, I'm
for?
hurt.
What if? Okay,
I'm hurt.
What if
If
you
I go
cause
to
a
my friend's
breakup?
funeral,
I don't care.
Well, that's not because I want to be
I'm
clear.
hurt.
You hurt her. She died.
Yeah,
And you hurt.
Your dad.
I'm still hurt. I'm me.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
emotions. I'm
Yeah.
fucking hurt.
Your dad.
With my new D
I
boys,
acknowledge that I was wrong.
I do understand women. Well, y'all are mad at this fucking asshole with my new voice.
I
You
know
are
I'm
a
hurt.
heartless pig.
No, listen.
You are heartless.
Listen, I'm hurt. I know I hurt you. I'm empathetic about that. I'm like, God
feel
fucked up.
though.
But
That's
I'm
what
hurt.
it is, though. What
Devin,
the fuck is the
am
It's
problem?
about you at the end of the day. You gonna keep on saying, well, fuck my feelings. I'm gonna just keep
Yeah.
on okay.
Right.
She's happy.
No, we talking
She
about
was
the
happy
funeral
because
now.
she fucking died, right?
I don't know that.
Her Instagram and Facebook
You know
shows
what?
it.
Well,
She was happy in all her pictures. I don't give a fuck. Don't think I'm going off what I see.
Okay.
Not what you make. I'm going off what I see. You
That's
happy.
fair.
I'm not. I'm miserable. My clothes are too big. My hair isn't done. I got scruff all around my face. I can't get over it.
Okay.
You died? Damn, that's fucked up.
Don't look
I
at
can
me.
breathe easy now. You're not gonna be with nobody else. I'm selfish. I'm a selfish motherfucker when it comes to my relationship.
What?
She not with
He
somebody else.
said
How
this.
dare you say something like
I
that?
fucking say it. People think it, they don't say it out loud.
That is true.
People think it all the fucking time.
No one thinks that just
I
because
guarantee you.
Wait, before you say that.
she's dead. No,
I believe-
fucking another man.
I feel
When he loves
Maybe
me,
I'm shallow as a motherfucker.
I feel you on that. It's just you lose me when you won't go to the funeral.
Why
That's
am I
the
going to the funeral?
You love this person before.
Her new nigga, he's gonna be there. We got nothing to
I
talk
don't
about.
love you anymore. What's
Yeah.
love got to do with
Oh, so that's why I need to ask you.
My
Maybe
thing
y'all
is,
fall out of love.
you're like love. What the fuck love got to do with it? That's
Love.
like Tina Turner. What does love got to do with
This
it?
not us. This not 2 weeks later.
Right.
This us. She's happy that she moved on.
You
Y'all
all got pictures in your phone?
I probably do. I got videos on my phone.
Videos is
Yeah.
if that pussy sit on your phone, you have to go to the
I don't
funeral.
care what you say. I don't have to do nothing. I'm not going. I'm not going. I can feel remorse and feel sorry
If
for
I
him.
go to my friend's funeral, what the fuck I'm gonna go
That's
to
what
her
he's
funeral
saying.
for?
Not going to a tombstone.
You,
none of that
for you to be a boy, you're not intimate with your friend. You intimate with this guy. Show up, like the family expects to see you.
I
here.
really love
They
my
don't
friend.
because she moved on from me. They haven't saw me. They know we're not together. They don't expect to see me at all.
Now, like
Unless you weird, you got that weird relationship with the family. I'm still gonna show up and you not.
So
No,
I'ma
that's
ask you-
what happened with me.
I'm gonna say so you know it's real when I say this. Like I needed to be an ex where y'all did the family thing, and I ain't say you got a life family, but motherfuckers know who you are.
Yes.
They was in it. High
Gonna
school.
show up to that funeral.
Yes. I'm not gonna show up to that
That's
funeral.
crazy to me, Joe.
I'm
You're
not
not
gonna show
wrong, please. Neither one of y'all wrong.
I may reach out to the family like, sorry for your that's
Look,
lame.
that's for your loss.
Right.
Sorry for our
I'll
loss.
be like, that's fucked up.
I tell you on Facebook, all condolences.
That's what I'm gonna reach out to them.
You
and tell them, like,
demoted
that's
yourself
fucked up.
to condone. You just another post at that point.
Okay.
I'm genuine when I say
Right.
that's fucked up.
This fuck you mean?
You know what I'm saying?
This wrong as hell.
That's fucked up.
I
I feel it. I'm reaching out to show empathy. I don't gotta be there in person.
And I didn't have to do that.
Now y'all telling me about like some
I'm telling you
elementary school.
about somebody that you could be in a relationship
that
with
you
for years.
live with.
Yes, you can live with somebody for a year, 2 years.
No, you say years. Y'all been
I don't
together 4
care.
5 years.
Okay.
You the cause of the breakup.
Right.
You established that.
And then it's been 5 years that they've
It's
been
been
apart.
3 years that they've been apart. Make
And
it
she
3.
died.
She
I'm
died.
not going to the funeral.
I'm not going.
Condolences, sorry for your loss.
That's
And
so
after
weird.
3 years, I might not even reach out to the family.
Yeah.
Devin, get this show the fuck out of here. This
I'm
is
serious.
an evil
Man, y'all
show.
crazy.
You gotta be a friend on Facebook, and
Y'all
then for me
crazy.
to see it, and then I'll be like, sorry for
It
your
dies.
loss.
No.
Boom.
Have we've gotten to the point that I come on the show and
What's up, guys? So I decided to test out this new superpower.
Sexually,
and use it to actually.
I learn something from you every week that I didn't even know you could continue to show me that this other shit you can do with that. But you do that every week. The guests will surprise me with whatever answers they got. But this motherfucker who I think I'm so similar to just told me a motherfucker he lived with for 5 years.
We separated for 3.
Been separated for 3.
I swear to
I don't
God,
think he
man,
lied.
I'm telling
I
you.
just
Yeah, I'm
don't
not
know
going to
how
the
his
funeral.
heart
I'm
is
not going
set
to
up
the
to
funeral.
not
I'm
go.
not going to the
He
funeral.
going. I think he going.
I don't think he
I
going.
swear to God, I ain't going.
I'm not
The
going.
reason I know
Crazy.
is I've seen him with exes and he kind of got
I think
the.
y'all would regret it if y'all did.
I won't regret it.
Why?
What the fuck you regret
So
it
you
for?
wouldn't go to. So I was a little out of it, but
You
so,
were.
So y'all basically saying y'all wouldn't go to a funeral of a past lover,
No,
of a past person that y'all once loved.
Absolutely.
Okay,
I would not go.
totally. I don't understand.
We think differently.
I guess.
No,
Is
it's
it time? Does it have to be time removed? If you break up with your ex in January 1st, 2023, and he dies in May, you're not going to his funeral?
No.
April?
damn. That's 4
Maybe.
months.
Like, it depends on how detached I am from it.
Yeah,
If she,
yeah.
if the ex is
You was
moved on,
with this person for years.
if the
He
ex,
not detached you out
if,
from
if,
Tell me,
if,
I don't
if,
get-
the ex is moved on,
They died before you could really get detached from it.
If the
Now
ex,
you
but
know
if they
how-
have
you
moved
know
on,
how quick I fucking move on.
What I'm gonna say when y'all say that is those 5 years you didn't love that person.
No, you did.
You were just with them.
The
You
love
can't
is
Oh,
power.
y'all
over.
finna
It's
beat
done.
y'all finna beat yourself to death for the next couple of years because y'all
About
You
what?
think I'm finna beat
Y'all
myself
set on
after
pride.
I'm done with you?
Now I'm woke, goddammit! The Red Bull's kicking in! Now y'all set on pride. Y'all fucking sitting up there on pride, and y'all gonna let this person go into the ground, and y'all not gonna pay y'all last respects for them. And then
I
years,
What does that do?
years from now,
what does that do?
it closes the chapter.
For who?
You for you.
No,
I'm
right.
gone, motherfucker, for you.
Right.
My chapter is
Are
done.
they gonna come to my fucking funeral
They're gonna
when I
come.
die?
He would.
So listen,
They're
listen.
dead.
She said,
This what y'all trying to get us.
Saying.
This what y'all trying to get at, right?
You trying
It's
to
for
be
y'all, right? For us, the
Right.
person.
I
We
think
going for us, right? To show up. We're detached. We're done.
Done.
We don't have to go. It's nothing for us to go for.
Why
We're done.
See, I'm not.
Y'all still attached. That's
No,
what
wait. I'm gonna meet you in the
Human
middle.
being is not attached. I used to love this person. I didn't
No.
hate him.
Then let me be the voice of reason.
Give me a good month. I'm detached from your ass. Stop
Now
talking
what we're driving home.
I used to eat your ass, and now you just gonna let me go into the
That's
dirt.
what
That's what she
he
said.
shot a quick one out.
She said every man. That's it.
Nah, I ain't say every man.
You said it's a requirement.
No, well,
Then you ain't want to negotiate down. She's
Right,
like,
I said,
if you
don't
want
have
to,
You don't have to.
Yeah.
I
But
said
a
it's
man
a
that's
that
done-
that you give me hit.
A man that's done that, you're not going to that man's funeral.
No.
This is why you should believe them, but they're gonna have to believe you. If you can
I hate
do
your
this,
ass too, so why would I
that's the name of the show.
More reason to cut my finger.
For real. Let me be the first to tell y'all. When I was
Salty,
that tough ass nigga you thought he was. He had his reason.
Told
It's nasty, man.
That's the only reason why I do it.
Joe, she wanna break a nigga's soul.
You gonna break
my soul.
You riding home thinking about it.
I'm like, my dad, I got you now.
I'm gonna say this in close for y'all
I
too.
got you now.
And then I don't know what you finna do. You're done in the show.
I'm done. I do want to talk about how BG looks terrible in those gym photos, but
BG look like a gangster. Get off BG,
he
man.
looks like a retired drug addict.
I want y'all not to retort this. From Devin to me, and opinions just say, I will not be him and not believe y'all won't do it, but I will never be convinced that the 5 years you was with that motherfucker, you were really in love with them. You might have been with them 5 years and they was your boyfriend or girlfriend, but you didn't give a fuck about them. You
No
couldn't
girl I
have.
ever loved before my current relationship, I would never go to their funeral.
I believe it because I know your real life. So I will ask you, this your child's mother, so I can't use. It would have to be somebody on her level, no kids. How you feel about her? You mean to tell me you want to go to that funeral?
Well, I felt about them once before how I feel about
On this
her.
level?
Yeah, love is love. Like, because you have kids don't make the love more, like, it's a difference, like, in the moment. Like, watching a woman have your child, you think that love in that moment is everlasting.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not on your end. Things happen. You know how many times people have they have kids.
Do you hear that, man? It's not on your end. His love is everlasting. Don't you say?
Absolutely.
But
Man,
yours
my
is
baby
not.
daddy love is everlasting.
But see, no, it
That's my
changes.
That's my best friend, and I love him.
This
and
is
he
what I'm
loves
saying.
me.
This is what I'm saying, though. Listen.
Would you go to his funeral?
Hell yeah.
You gotta go to a
You
child's
gotta-
mother.
yeah,
That's what I'm saying. We're talking about the
You
love.
talking about the love.
Right
Talking
there
about
at
the
the
love.
casket. Fuck
If
you.
you detached, then it's over with.
Ain't no detachment.
We talking about the love.
Yeah.
Now, when there's kids involved, it's never a detachment because it's always an attachment. The kids are there, so you have that. You have to have that connection. You gotta have that
If
bond.
your
Now,
current
if you ain't fucking
girlfriend,
with your kids,
if your
and
current
all that,
girlfriend's
then-
ex dies and she's a wreck, how do you feel?
Oh.
I'm a human.
I'm
hurt.
eternally upset.
Right.
Yeah, I'm hurt, but I'm a human.
But I'm
Like,
not-
I'm gonna give her time, but I'm gonna let her know that I was upset about it. At some point in time, I'm gonna let her know I was upset about it.
yeah, like that.
Can she be upset that you went to your ex's funeral?
She can feel
Your
away,
baby
but
mama's
I'm,
funeral?
yeah.
She
That you-
can feel a-
That you sat down and told me you hated it?
She can be upset, but I could not give a fuck either.
Why you going if you hated her?
There was you say baby mother, right?
Right.
It's the mother of my child.
Right,
You don't
but
like
fuck,
it.
I'm going to my baby daddy funeral.
My kids
It's
are
a
there.
deal breaker.
This, you know what I'm saying? It
I
impacts
know.
them. They watching me not be present.
The kid's grandmother is there as well. They have a chaperone to go with.
I'm the father. We're not talking about this. This conversation is over. I'm upset now that you would even, now when I bring my kids up and you continue to agree with me, now it's really a problem.
It
What are you
is.
saying?
You didn't like it. Why you going?
The
I'm going for my
kids.
kids. To support my
The
kids.
kids, because the kids.
You want to keep talking about this?
The
I'm done.
kids
This
are an
conversation is
extension
over.
of the mama.
I would argue this. Like,
You gonna lose that argument.
you hated her.
It's the
If
kids.
you tell that to
I had to deal with 7 years
If
to
the
tell me how
kids
much
love
this
her-
man was a piece of shit.
If the kids love her, then you gotta, you know.
They-
you have
Does
to-
the age of the kids matter or does it matter what the age of the
No, it
kids?
don't matter.
So this the look.
These are
If they
teenage kids.
grown.
These are teenage kids. Y'all still going to that funeral?
Yeah, you said it. Until they grown. They gotta be grown, and that's a stretch.
Even when they grown, you probably still gotta go because it's,
But you could wiggle up out of
as an
that.
old ass man, yeah.
Right.
I'm
But
being
if
honest.
Your kid 25 and their father passed away.
I'm going to.
And you hated his father, like y'all going? Or the mother, y'all going?
Yeah, I'm
If I
always
hated
gonna
it,
go.
Yeah.
If you gave life to something I created, I gotta pay my respects to that
If
one
you-
But
woman.
you didn't like her.
If you 50,
For the moment, when they say pay respects, I'm going there to remember the one good time we had. I'm blocking all that other shit out. It's the least I could do, and I would hope you would do it for me. You could tell me you wouldn't,
my sense,
but
you
I'ma
know,
still
you
do
make
it.
a child.
That
I
shit
don't
gotta
care
count
how
for
old
something.
he is.
I'd be pissed off my child's mother. They come to my funeral because her guy felt the way. It's gonna make me say the same shit I said to him. Were we ever really in love? If this was something that could be debated, and then like they'll say everybody in trouble.
I'm probably gonna always question what we really in love when you left me.
You
What you
just-
talking about? No. Fuck that. The funeral didn't determine.
No, I was on your
whether
side
we
about
in
the.
love.
Can
No,
you
I'm
ask
on
me
your
not to
side,
go?
but I'm telling her, you left me. So was our love really ever real? So our family don't get to ask you that question. Like, well, this is what you saying. Was our love really real? You didn't even come to my funeral.
No, I flipped it.
Was it real? This nigga made up that much. It's a wrap. Fuck her and her. Rest in piss. Don't you say?
Dead shock.
That's why I went there, Joe. THFJ, boy. That motherfucker. I swear.
I knew it. Tell him rest in piss.
Hey. Cold blood. You gotta get cold blood. You gotta get that. Cause this man said some instance. You gotta get rapturous or Mr. Sensitivity or whatever other shit. You gotta put a song in for this man to protect his soul because he is a ruthless monster sometimes on this show.
I just be saying what people think, man. I'm telling you how I really feel internally. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, if it happened, would I probably do it? It's a different scenario.
Okay.
What I'm telling you is, what I wholeheartedly believe, if that situation happened, I know right now I would not go. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's disrespectful for me not to go.
Can she not come to yours?
She could not come, absolutely.
Can your family feel a way about it?
No. How dare y'all feel like she ain't gotta come?
Y'all was together 5 fucking
So
years.
fucking what? We ain't now. We
I
wasn't now.
know,
We've been together for 3 years.
I feel you not saying nothing wrong. No. We not even debating. It's just
I know what I'm saying.
It's intriguing. Like, damn, I hear that 5 and think of all good things.
And you gonna be surprised how many motherfuckers won't come to your funeral because they've detached.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Friends,
Yeah, I'm about to say friends.
fucking ex-lovers. If you think of a friend won't come to your shit,
Yeah.
you better believe an ex won't come to your
Don't
shit.
I do the same thing? Is that really your
Do
friend?
you guys want to die young or old to have a big funeral or a small funeral?
This is morbid. The Kobe Bryant line like sticks with me because it makes you think like, I don't want to be. Is this some selfish shit? I don't want to have a funeral where the motherfuckers who knew me ain't there, and it's just all extended third cousins that I don't even fucking know.
Because you can go at 27 and you can have that motherfucker
The
right around
block.
the block.
I'm a T-shirt
But if
now.
you go at 87, I was
Who
like,
really there?
6 motherfuckers at your funeral.
If that. Like they said, man, it's Saturday, man. I'ma tell good stories about this. I ain't going.
Yeah, I went to the viewing. I'm gonna go to the viewing.
Mama said the viewing a new
Yeah.
loophole.
I'm gonna go
Does
to
that
the
matter? You guys think about that?
I think about it all the
Your
time.
funeral, like how you would want it to play out,
Yes.
who you would want there?
You
Would
know,
you want a
I-
big fuss?
I just,
Would you want to go old or
maybe
young?
like just family and friends.
No love.
Hey, you know what? Real shit, my love was coming.
That's what I think about.
I want to be old. I think about it too, but I wouldn't want. I wouldn't want no bunch of fake. I don't care about no big funerals. I want no bunch of fake ass motherfuckers in there. That's all it's gonna be. Motherfuckers that's coming to fake console the people that really gave a fuck.
So that's why I said family and friends, cause them like you gotta be my real. I don't want no fake ass love. Like, oh my God, she done just to put it on Facebook or some shit.
I'm the total opposite.
I don't want the poster with me on it.
Have you guys ever made a guest list? Joe Budden, one of my favorite rappers, he has a guest list for people who's allowed to his funeral. Who's not.
That's why, like, once you get, until I get something terminal, I won't be letting my man wonder that thing. But unlike them, I want all the fake love. Well, most importantly, I want every girl I slept with at my funeral.
So it's not one girl that you gonna
You
get
know
at?
what? Cause I don't want you to pay all that money on my motherfucking funeral.
Send this bitch up. This about. I'm gonna be selfish today. This fucking hooligan. No.
Get me high.
Don't let my family go up there and talk. We want to hear all the bitches that I fuck with. I want to hear what y'all got to say. Tell them all good things about me. I want a fight to break out of my shit. On two girls that got told the same story on different days.
Me, fuck me.
I want to know. I'm not
get
getting
it
cooked.
over
Put me in the
with.
wall too.
And what would be one thing? Because you know certain people who, you got people who drink. So the person that drinks a lot, everybody always want to pull up something for them. The person that's a
Throw
pothead,
me some weed.
they
Get me
want to
high.
spark something up.
I will
So
spark it up in the church,
Whoa.
what you talking about, and blow it in my face. Like I want smoke on me, like da 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 da.
Yeah.
Get me high.
Dirk said that in the song Please
Yeah.
Breathe.
Exclusive.
He said when he died, spark one up for me. So what would be something that you guys would view as like, when I go, make sure y'all do this for me when I go? What's one thing you guys want to do?
I
Buy a
want.
pair of Jordans, or
You know I'm gonna say.
watch a Cubs game.
The easy thing was say some sports shit. You would say, I need panties in the coffin.
Okay.
Simple. If you want to see one of these bitches here before they get
Exclusive.
put it on, go to my Facebook bio, read it, and
Is this when he in the dirt, right?
He misunderstood the question.
I get what you said.
What would you want the women who know you or your homies
Oh,
to be like,
My daughter's in my.
for your birthday, like when your birthday, like my grandfather, his favorite drink, his birthday just
Jordan
passed on the
Hennessy.
21st. So he drinks Canadian Club. So every year for his birthday, we take a shot of Canadian Club. So like, what would it be for you guys? It's like,
I get what you saying. My bad.
Who's birthday every day? That man, let's go get like 10 pair of Jordans, man. It's like, what
They'll
would
probably do some bowling type gay shit. That's the easy thing.
be? Try to bowl 300.
Yeah, but put my name or whatever you really called me, and to make it more creative. So I was like, go live. You're gonna go live. We're live, man. It's White Sox and whatever you call me. Do stupid shit I would do. I want you to rant. That's what I want. I want my birthday. Go live and rant about something that you tired of. Fuck bowling. Don't go bowling. Go live and rant about some shit that, like Dale said, because he'll be the first one I want to. This heartless shit that he said, I want the world to hear that shit. So go live, say this shit, and be ridiculed as if I was saying, because I'm sound from the other side. No, nigga, say all that shit. Say it. Say McCall up, bitch. All that. Do some live shit for me.
Dale?
I'm finna be up to this.
What I wanted, what was the question?
What you want a nigga to do on your birthday, on Dale
To
Day,
remember you.
that commemorates you?
There's a lot of things. Probably, I don't know, maybe a Cub game, maybe bring some shit up there, like to come visit the grave site and maybe drop like something like
I'm busy.
hey Mary, like some Cub Bears. If you can't, then shit, smoke one or
Like a beer football?
take a shot. I don't give a fuck what you do. It can be a sticker.
I'll take a football and launch at your grave.
Whoa.
Is it a soft football?
Like, you catch it.
What is the real football? That shit go possibly.
Regulation.
I want this to be a nervous.
Just watch it off the hands.
He not
The bullet
this.
them for like just a bit.
I'm watching it like junkie. I'm embarrassed. What's happening? I'm embarrassed.
I mean,
They are saying something like that. I'm tired of y'all embarrassing. I gotta remember. Because that's how I be like, I'm embarrassed, man. Like, stop. On the riot shit, it's embarrassing. If I'd been on the show with that riot shit, man, the shit you was saying,
that's what I'm saying.
I'll hit you in your fucking
They're
face.
kids. They're kids. They don't need
As a
that.
kid.
You are crazy.
You gonna murder her child?
I will murder.
So y'all on y'all way home, when y'all take a ride up Lakeshore Drive, and y'all run into 30 rambunctious teens banging on the door.
What? Okay.
We're in the car, they jump on the car.
You running their heads the fuck over.
These are kids.
I don't
give a
care.
fuck. What the fuck you jumping on my car for? You trying to cause
Having a good
harm.
time. I'm out of
You
school. It's the
jumping- What
weekend.
the fuck you in on Lakeshore Drive on that?
Why you
interstate?
gonna let your drive? I never thought.
Why you-
I don't have to stop here. Why did you even stop? I'm gonna say, hey Joe, I ain't used to stopping on Lakeshore Drive. They ass give me that 35 minimum.
Them kids
But I
never-
drive 60. You gonna get 35? Like, how y'all make that? That was fuck y'all doing on Lakeshore
At the
Drive.
end of it is a stoplight.
I ain't had one in the cool. You come to Chicago,
If
I
you
don't know.
coming down, well, I'm at on Lakeshore Drive, I'm running you over. Cause why is you right there.
I can't
You gonna
stop.
run over a 15-year-old
I
child.
got to.
Especially if you jumping on my car, busting my windows, and you kicking my shit. That means you trying to cause harm.
His team just won a championship. He was a little round.
No,
You
I'm
gonna
running
die.
you over. You finna die today.
We gonna celebrate till you die.
If I got
We
my
gonna
money,
finish the championship.
and you and your team gonna get shot too.
Everybody
No,
died.
No, everybody finna die.
That's
I'm
unbelievable.
running you over.
Unbelievable.
So I'm him now.
Running you over.
I promise you.
Them kids that was just doing that shit
Last
downtown.
week, the big ass dump trucks. Like, I see those Saturday.
Over.
They did something last weekend?
They was in preparation, so they had like a bunch of trucks downtown to like block it off.
That's crazy.
I'm in Dale's room. Move them trucks. We all like, come over here. Come on. I'm gunning your ass down, Joe.
Why can't you do that in like an open field or something?
Yeah, like,
Come on, nigga. Bring your ass on over here. You like, we all get them access then.
In a
hey,
busy street, like, hey, stopping traffic, jumping on cars, busting windows. I'm getting ran over. I'm gonna run you over.
Dale said
So
it
do
to
you
you
feel
right.
like so
I'm gonna run you over.
when
My life is in danger.
when you used to have fifis on the block, do you feel like those people trying to drive up a pedestrian, a regular old street like Washington?
We let you through.
Do I have a right to bear arms and shoot people?
No, we
because
let y'all.
you
we
party.
let- we let
Sometimes you
through.
didn't though.
You said you attacked my vehicle.
If you ain't jump on your vehicle, run their ass.
Well, you ruining the party because you trying to drive down.
I'm
this
really about to
street.
ruin it now. Now I'm about to ruin your life.
And then now innocent people, and now
You
innocent
better-
people finna die. And now
Yeah,
innocent
bro,
people
take off.
finna die that wasn't even involved because I'm running everybody the fuck over until I get up out of there and
I
feel
can't.
safe.
I'm scared.
Like, yes.
I'm scared. And I'm saying, I'm scared. I don't like what makes you.
You telling your son if you see him on the news.
You're gonna die. And you gonna die. You gonna die.
We all saw Hangover Part 2 when they showed that video. Dude like, fuck the police.
And then you gonna hear
Y'all see y'all kids now that doing that.
Hey, on some real shit, if I ever see a glimpse of my son, I'ma whoop.
I'm taking them all out.
I'm gonna come get him. I'm gonna be like, nigga, you got me fucked up and embarrassed.
He looked over
What
here.
the fuck?
Hey,
We don't live like this. Like, don't know. I wish I would. Yeah, that's how I'm gonna be. Going all over the little humps on Lakeshore Drive. Boom, 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 boom.
If we get out of here on this.
Stop playing with me.
WhitesoxSC.
yo,
Some gym teacher puts his hand on your son, slaps the shit out of him,
Oh,
pummels him to a pulp. But your son started. Your son was talking crazy,
man.
and your son swung on him.
Oh,
And the
man.
gym teacher put them things on him. You coming up to the school, what's your reaction? I'm
I'ma whoop my son.
I'm assuming you seen the video of that
I
teacher.
say that I knew what you were saying. I was like, I can't try. Joe, how I'm mad on some real shit. How I'm mad that teacher did to you what I would have did to you if I was him.
Mm-hmm.
And it's gonna be hard to really see you as Dale like once you see it. And Dale, once you read what the mama said, all that is what we feel. But I'm real with you. When I see it, it's them emotions of, damn, that's my motherfucking son. But
You didn't have to take it that far. You
But-
had to hit him that knee.
But
Jack.
then I gotta go right back, like the mama say, like shit. How I'ma tell that nigga how to react to a motherfucker that shouldn't have swung on him? Because I would tell him now, on some man to man shit, if I be like, if I did this to your son, what you would have did, like, I'd have been up and then I'ma whoop your ass. Cause I just wanna see when I give you the G. I'm putting that legs back. When I see my son swing on you, I'm so that failure, the theme show, I fail. I'm so mad that I'm hoping I don't even see what you. I'm like, that's what motherfucker.
Yeah.
You embarrassing. Like it's just like, how did we get here? Like anybody that has something to say about the teacher, that's what's wrong with this stupid ass world. Like your kid doesn't get the jump between being grown and a kid. They not a victim, so we tie it all together. So you jump on the car. I don't owe you that you 15.
Yeah.
You putting yourself in shit that you don't gotta be in. I do love that our generation in this room. We the last generation that know it's consequences behind shit. Yo, mama said, you go hit a motherfucker, they gonna hit you back. And they gonna say, you go hit a motherfucker, you don't know how they gonna hit you back. So it's like, for some reason, these kids living in this emo ass where everything's shit. We're hitting. Like, they all fucking think nothing comes from the shit they do.
It's all groovy, brother.
Right. And we could just do this.
It's just a car. It's just a serious thing.
Oh, man, relax, dude.
Relax, dude.
Hey, they don't said it best,
You
yo.
have your life. You can get another will.
They don't said it best. They're whooping that little white lady ass. Like he said, this motherfucker be spitting. You think they didn't want y'all to see that for what y'all trying to do now? What Dre say? I want to have you from the world. I was whatever. Them trucks weren't there for y'all. That was there for them. The trucks are saving you. We saw that white people video and like, if they were like, man, 3 Chicago teams shot dead downtown. I'm numb now. They did the media trick. Like, I'm like, hey, that shit bogus as hell. That could have been my. That could have been my mama. That could have been my sister, my woman, put any skin color there. And I know they don't think it's all black kids. It's some other ones with it, but they gonna show us.
Right.
So why me and Dale think like this on some tough love shit? Nigga, they gonna kill you anyway. I don't owe my loyalty to you. You like he said, you making them look at me. And little do they know, I'm looking at your dumb ass like, kill him, shoot him. And y'all, the niggas that hated life for it. Why she not mayor no more? If she was giving y'all G-Pass and y'all motherfuckers didn't even vote for her. So I didn't like Lightfoot for that mad shit, and she did something else. But on some G-Pass shit, she was in a lot of shit right. That riot shit that they did 3 times, try that shit. With this one, that Brandon Johnson nigga, he go like, release the hounds. Goddamn it, you want to get voted in?
Mr. Burns.
Release the hounds. And I said it then. I run the whole Chicago, not black Chicago. So I don't owe you motherfuckers that look like me something. And I hate, because I don't be wanting to sound like it's self-hate, but I hate being pigeonholed. Man, look out for your people. I don't have to condone stupidity. Nothing about your kid jumping on cars is because you fucking poor. I'm going to say some ruthless shit. I'm looking dead in this camera. Jump on the cars on fucking 87th and Wood, Joe. Don't come down here doing that. Because you know what? Nobody's going to care. And street justice can really happen. Jump on Devin Cobb. He going to kill your ass. Police going to come into the bullet channel. I'm walking over there. Man, let's go. Nothing to properly investigate. And everything that happens supposed to happen. But y'all go downtown where niggas like him, her, me, and you go down there to get away from the bullshit. But now y'all turn this shit into savage WrestleMania and shit. The tribal chief or whatever the fuck he talking about. I don't know what that is. It's fucking Royal Rumble. That's his music.
Acknowledge me, Robert Reigns.
I don't know, but I don't like.
I said victory.
Kill everybody that causes destruction. And yes, if a teacher with my son ass, he deserved it. I got nothing to say.
You feel the same way about it? My coworker went off because Jerry Springer died, and this man said R.I.P. Jerry Springer, and he felt the total opposite. He felt like Jerry Springer was a piece of shit. He felt like he did nothing but terrible things to black people, and when I had to tell him, calm down, because the people in the lobby was just, they started turning around looking, because this man was literally going off like, fuck that motherfucker, he didn't do anything for black people, he's a piece of shit. I'm like, I love Jerry Springer.
Why you gotta do something for black people?
Because he said,
Niggas make me
he
sick.
basically said that Jerry Springer used black people. I know we all finna get out of here, but he feels like Jerry Springer made his name by getting black people to come on his show and act a damn
But he
fool.
had all types of.
He had all kind of, he had white trash.
But this is an old 60-year-old black man who feels like his people have been done wrong by white society because we weren't smart enough to know the tricks that the white man was doing to us. So they brought us on TV and and made us animals. So
said
now
dads,
everybody
monkey
else
dads.
that see us, they see us as animals on these Maury, on Jerry Springer. We don't.
That's what you do, man.
We don't know. We don't know who our parents are, etc., etc. So the world views us as animals because of people like Jerry Springer. What are your takes on Jerry Springer before we get out of here?
Once again, this all should be choices. What they are finna say. You don't have to go on the show. Like, who forced your stupid ass on there? And then I'm gonna use my old man, bitter black man. Oh, Sonny, you just didn't see the white fucking bitch that had all the baby. You ain't see that part. And granted, you don't have to care, but like, I watched the whole show. It was every race on there making a mockery of itself. Half of the shit was staged, so you got duped. Right. The sexy decoy really ain't the sexy decoy. She's a paid production assistant. You fell for the old okie doke. You too old while you watch TV anyway. Why the fuck did you know Jerry Springer? I'm looking at the time. Me and Dale was watching Jerry Springer and said, how old were you, sir? Why the fuck was you watching Jerry Springer? But any fucking way, like, it's sad, like, it didn't hit me as much as I thought. I was like, damn. I think when Murray died, I was like, damn, I'm going to kind of take it like, that's Murray, you know? And it's crazy because I remember Jerry Springer more for the shock value, but I remember Murray, it feel like closer Murray gonna throw me off. It still sound like, it lets you know I'm getting old. That's the first time I was like, damn, I'm getting old. Jerry Springer died. That's my childhood, so I could tell
Jamie
my
Foxx is almost checked out too.
Hey, that shit wild, Joe. That's buried. Like, I ain't seen it nowhere officially, and that's sad. Like, if Jamie Foxx leave, then I take a step back. Like, damn, Joe, that hurt a little bit. That hurt a little bit. But
Episode 116 of the Straight Gas Only Podcast. I am dblock. To my left is Dale, the truth teller. Follow me at Dale226 on all platforms.
he said something, giving out his black. I was wrong. He said, hey man, so I'm gonna tell you, I love y'all's show, especially when I'm not on it, Joe.
I'm giving out my motherfucking page. Motherfucking tell me, follow me. Who the fuck is this? Appreciate it.
Excellent tonight.
Access denied.
That's
I wanna
your
see.
SGH fan.
Follow me on Twitter, motherfucker.
As someone who doesn't like OTM, do you think Von's a serial killer? You see the doc?
I don't. I'm especially with him. Like, to call, like, and this go, I can't speak on it because you're going to think it's jaded. Butters just said this. And as goofy as people think, he said he was like, mother, everybody got more bodies when they dead. And you think about it like, you could just say he did it. I just said, when I kill you for jumping on my car, nobody, they're going to shell case it right there. You going to pick that shit up, man? Hell no, I'm hungry. Leave that shit over there. You can say Von killed him, them, and them. Who's going to say that he did? Both parties are fucking dead, but I ain't gonna never take away from nothing he did. Like, shit, he was feared by the motherfuckers that I listened to. But they do overplay some of the shit that I'm like, Joe, that nigga did that. And y'all play him like he was a pussy. He won serial killers, what y'all saying. A motherfucker that didn't do nothing, that just died. He's just a mass murderer. Is what they say.
And then we can get, I swear we gonna get out of here. I'm a quarter of the way through that shit. I'm almost towards the end.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of that shit is like, dude, you just find the shit on the internet, patching it together, and it's not equal. But some of the shit, like, you already know if you follow the YouTubes, all the old tweets, a million motherfuckers that made shit like that. But when you piece it together, like, he just literally taking verbatim every time he say a lyric and match it to a scenario, which is not true. You know, they be talking about other shit, like, you know what I'm saying, that don't even apply to certain things. Like, when they talk about Dirk, he can be talking, like, right now, when he said I'm a little boy, a lot of you niggas when my album dropped, they try to make it like he directing that young boy. He talking to his homies. You know what I'm saying? From, like, the shit that's going on internally, like, and they just always apply to whatever they think it applies to. But, to the left.
Dirk got India back. We got WhitesoxSC in the building. Appreciate you coming in.
Access granted. Access denied.
And to his left, we have
Miss Applehead. KJ. Queen Pisces, yo.
Follow this guy at WhitesoxSC on social medias. You
Follow.
want to plug your socials on here?
She is a nail tech, baby. She cold with that shit. So yeah, people be watching
TikTok,
this show.
Applehead, Miss Applehead,
Oh, that's your name for real? I thought
That's
that was
what
a joke.
that's.
when you was
Yeah,
saying.
no.
Applehead.
How did you get that name? What does it come from?
Because when I was a little kid, my head, I was little as hell and my head was big like an apple.
Oh, it just stuck with you.
Yeah, it stuck.
She
That's
ran
how
to
most
it.
names go.
Stank. When the motherfucker named Stank, be like, oh, okay.
Man,
Hey, Stank.
you 40 years old to watch your name Stank. Like, go sit your ass down,
Oh my
Stank.
God.
Stink.
When I got older, I kind of turned it into something sexual about myself.
Okay. Can it take us out the show with that?
Oh, because I'm always held with the head.
Look, the beat sound.
Apple's hard.
If that's our market, that better say sexual. Don't tell me that's a yarn, that lie.
It's a yarn.
The child prayers are sneaking and accent, Joe. What if a kid gets a hold of that?
It's like apples are delicious and my head is stupendous.
Mm.
So my name is Applehead. I got it tatted on me.
Once again.
This guy's right in the doorway. He gonna
Oh
roll
yeah,
around right
I'm
in the
watching
doorway.
you, buddy.
Soon as
I'm
we get
watching.
home, right in the doorway.
I'm worried about your doorway. You might not be able to contain. I ain't gonna
I
make
gotta get the wash.
I have to make sure. Damn, Devin, can I get in there? Hold on, motherfucker. You get mad at me because I gotta come in too.
Oh,
Hey, if your imagination that cold from her lips to your ears, you cold. If a woman, I'm leaning on her, hearing this shit, and I'm as soft as a pillow. But if you could take that thought and walk up to that laboratorium and get one out, you cold as fuck, Joe. You the coldest nigga in the crowd. And that nigga sex drive on the million. He got, ooh, listen to this shit. Listen to this shit.
let's start playing the beat, rocking back and forth. Check out wheels and shit, yo.
Hey, man, if I could get off that easy, that is you should never be stressed. Fuck, you a hit, I'm a hit. Fuck everything. Everything's chill.
This fucking customer just pissed me the fuck off.
Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Get that stress out of here.
Take a five.
Okay.
Mr. Dan.
I'll be right back.
Alright.
That's just say sit on, come back, smile for the ears. What
Keep
you
him
go?
off. I promise I'm not letting you.
Oh,
This show was amazing. You go to the bathroom podcast. So. You better hurry to that bathroom before you get contaminated. And I'm gonna go right behind her so you was still at the sink.
Man.
She was in here.
I smell perfume and Mary
Hey.
J. Mary
Damn
fucking J.
You are so uniquely talented in whatever it is that you do.